And
So
I
I
have
can
a
just say the
controversial
F word
take.
now, right?
I have a controversial take. Immediately, Uriel Septim did Oblivion.
The Oblivion Gate just opened underneath the second tower.
Oh gosh.
My internet is doing funky. My internet is funky right now. Hope it doesn't cut out.
It sounds fine from my end. Okay, let me enable the monetization, and we should be Gucci. Good. Yeah, so
Hello,
I was
chat.
actually shooting myself in
I
the...
accidentally took a sleepy pill.
he took that Argonian Hissap. You're gonna wake up from water's edge now.
No, I took a nothing bad. I literally it was an allergy pill, and I accidentally took the sleepy version.
I see. Alright, okay, Connor, you go ahead and announce it on the Discord.
Nightmare.
You announce it on Discord, and I'm gonna announce it on the YouTube.
Nightmare.
I'm gonna write the final stretch of all major quest lines. There we go. Yep, and then after the stream, by the way, I'm finally done with the guards video, but I'm probably not gonna do like something like that again. I'm gonna like focus on things that I'm more, what's it called? Focused on, if you know what I'm saying. Like the faction rewards and stuff. I shouldn't have gone for... I'm not even sure how many people are gonna watch the Morrowind guards thing, but I'm still gonna make it, so... We need more ideas after this, though. I thought I was gonna like write more, but like we need more ideas after this.
But you didn't.
Well, no, I'm finishing up. I'm just saying we gotta like. I thought like I thought I was gonna do much this summer, but like because like things got in the way, life just got really like weird. In a sense that it's just like I don't like uncertainty in life. Like I'm spontaneous, but I don't like uncertainty in the sense that like I had long-term plans and then it got canceled, so I don't know where I'm going to be, and that stresses me out, which causes me.
No, that's understandable.
Which is why I'm having writer's block, because I cannot like function like that, man. Alright, so last we were in Breville, and we're gonna be meeting the White Fox.
The White Fox, yeah? What about the Silver Fox?
Oh my.
Exactly. Is that still a phrase people use? I know cougar's still a phrase people use.
I only remember it from like Doctor Who or something.
Oh my!
Yeah. Peter Capaldi's Doctor was definitely a silver fox, for sure.
I mean, I understand that, but I also mean the phrase was literally used at one point, I think. Probably. Actually, I think it was during a Jodie episode of all things. Because actually, I always forgot they brought back Captain Jack for like 2 episodes during Jodie's run.
Jack, yeah, that was probably.
He called Graham guy Graham. He just nicknamed him Silver Fox.
Yeah.
The older companion.
Man, they brought him back for 2 episodes and then did nothing with it, and I was just like, no, why?
Why?
Yeah, it was just random.
Yeah, Chibnall's not great. I literally rewrote half of his lore to actually make sense to the lore instead of contradicting it, and it took me like 5 minutes.
Russell T. Davis is a little washed right now too.
Oh yeah, I stopped watching current.
You know when I stopped watching Doctor Who? In 2013, after Matt Smith.
Well, then you missed the best Doctor.
I think you missed Capaldi.
Is Capaldi
was great.
Capaldi that good?
He wasn't as good as his first start, but no, he's one of the best actors to have ever done the role, and like
Absolutely
he really
agreed.
brings it home.
Absolutely agreed.
He gets better with every season.
Yeah, prior to Capaldi,
that's the other thing. It's his first season. I wasn't sold.
Yeah, his first season was slow. I agree. I do like how they reference the fact that he played a prior character in the Doctor Who universe. That was really
they did that in season 2.
When he was like, I've seen this face before.
No, he references it in his first episode too. Right, you're right.
Yeah, and that was crazy.
What's funny is,
oh shit.
The funny thing about that is he also played a character in Torchwood.
Guys, you know what's even funnier?
When I hide the camera because I'm about to do something that YouTube doesn't like.
Why is his face fishy in the remastered? Like, it was a bit different in the... It just looks a bit more fishy. Like the shape.
Like fishy as in a literal fish?
Yes.
Because I agree, it kind of does look like a literal fish.
I see you got my message.
It's an honor to finally meet you.
I have need of your special gifts. There is an item hidden away in a remote monastery. I need you to go get it for me.
Oh, here's a
fun thing. The monastery is extensive and well guarded. So you
I found a non-alcoholic beer that tastes like beer.
Should you succeed, I will pay you well for your services.
Yeah. I haven't...
Every time I think of non-alcoholic beer, I think of there's a Simpsons joke where Apu has a secret passage behind the non-alcoholic beer, and Lisa says, "What if someone wants a non-alcoholic beer?" And Apu says, "Surprisingly, it's never come up."
I will mark the location on your map.
They used to be terrible.
Northeast of Cyrodiil.
But there's a company called
I need you to acquire
German something.
It is a large crystal with special properties.
They make a non-alcoholic porter that basically tastes like Guinness.
Remember, do not shed innocent blood. However, there is no blood price for slaying the stone's guardians, human or inhuman. When I receive word that Sevilla's stone is missing, I will be here, waiting for you.
For me? Oh my god!
The Dragonborn. Me?
You, me? Oh. Imagine playing like literally just like voice doing a playthrough with Goofy voice. My other question is, where is everybody? Usually just chat like immediately.
Yeah, no chat today. No usuals right now.
Yeah, because
it is a Sunday night.
It's not just Sunday night. I think the last 2 days were just insane. I think.
And it is Father's Day, so you know.
Why not watch it? Oh right, it's Father's Day, which I'm not celebrating for known reasons. Okay, I found the...
Turning an eye that is blind.
I think I mentioned before, I linked in the server, but I did a page on the topic of the third eye, like the symbol of the third eye in Elder Scrolls.
What can this peaceful monk do for you, stranger?
Whoa!
Actually,
your eyes are are definitely eyes. They're definitely
Tarp,
what can be described as eyes.
By the way, guys, you like the stream so more people watch. Okay,
Why is I was talking about eyes?
I already did.
Okay, good. By the way, so
These are the eyes of all time.
you know what would be a good sermon, Tarp? Going over the top 5 most common symbols in the Elder Scrolls and what they mean.
I don't know about most common, but I know we have a lot of stuff on symbols. Like, there's the red dragon, there's the red diamond, there's the Ouroboros, there's the
I have no idea what
third
you're
eye,
talking
as we
about.
mentioned. There's the Arubic Eye,
All right.
which is the Mages Guild symbol in College of Winterhold. It's also known as the Eye of Magnus or the Eye of Shalador.
Business with you.
It's that little Egyptian-looking eye.
We serve the retired
like an Eye of
monks from
Wadjet
the
or an Eye
Imperial
of Horus,
City.
which are
The work they do
I think it is that. Like,
leads
click
to
on the
progressive
link.
blindness.
Let me see.
They live in
Or
utter
I'll link
darkness
it.
in the secret
Oh, yeah,
catacombs.
very clearly based
Of course,
off
it
of
doesn't
the
affect
Eye of
them
Horus,
as they're blind.
for sure.
Yeah.
May you always
Yeah.
wear soft silks.
Give me one moment. I want to check something. I think
The restoration symbol is actually a phoenix. It's called the Orbic Phoenix.
we stream didn't do one important thing that should have been done.
Uh-oh.
Which is place it into the category where it needs to be placed. Give uno momento, por favor.
Symbols.
Okay.
I'll just link the overall symbols page even. Some of these need more articles and things, but yeah.
I gotta go to a physical therapist. My muscles from the last 3 years at that old job are just completely, they're like concrete. I literally can go get a ball peen hammer and like thwack my muscles and it doesn't even hurt. Like that's how tense.
Oof.
Yeah.
The triquetra shows up a lot, that symbol, whatever you call
the
it.
triqueta?
Yeah.
Triqueta.
That or the Triskelion.
All right.
Both of them actually.
I have.
There's both of them are in it.
I have.
They're on the
them-
symbols list. There's like
I
notable.
have them fixed.
Yeah, the Triskelion is the symbol of I swear I think it's the banner of Morthal.
What can this peaceful monk
Ah,
do
yeah.
for you, stranger?
I think you're right. Yes.
And it's
Yes,
the
you're right.
illusion.
I've never
It's
heard
the
of it.
illusion symbol. It's
No,
the illusion
you're
tone.
right.
I don't understand what you... Go ahead. Oh, I'll take... See? Was that hard? May you always wear soft silks.
The Ankh
What can
shows
this
up
peaceful
in
monk...
Arena and Daggerfall, I think, even.
I don't understand what... Who is this? Sevilla? A former lover, perhaps? I don't know anyone by that name.
Aha.
All right.
He's the one.
Oh, for me? Well, isn't that sweet of you?
Oh, for me.
I really shouldn't be telling you this, but I know you are trustworthy. The blind monks in the catacombs guard the stone. It's said to have magical powers. Don't tell Heridi I said anything. I could be banished for telling you.
Where are the
Damn,
cameras?
Okay.
Why'd you tell us
okay,
then?
I'll show you, but only because you are my dear friend. Follow me.
What?
Please be discreet and don't bother the other
That's going
monks.
to my Oblivion compilation.
Okay.
Oh, that
That
voice.
was,
You shouldn't say stuff like that immediately after it happens. Otherwise, like, just I don't know. It
May
just
you
makes the
always
compilation
wear
not as
soft
good when you
silks.
just say, "Oh, this is going in the compilation" immediately
I
after
didn't
every
say it
compilation
immediately.
moment.
I laughed. I'm gonna cut it off before I say this is going to the. You know, you can now do a transcript search and like find all the moments. That's why.
Yeah, I'm happy I finally redid that first bestiary page on UESP, the intro page for the bestiary. Just been meaning that for a while.
yeah, it's good.
All right.
I still love how the rhinoceros is mythical.
No real rhinos in Elder Scrolls.
No, it's literally said to be mythical.
That's a shame.
Even more
Adventures
legendary
But I
than the
guess-
unicorn is that
Yeah,
imaginary two-horned beast called the rhinoceros.
Yeah, I was gonna say, given that they have a unicorn, it
All right, I'm just
makes
gonna
sense.
waltz through these guys. My sneak is way too high. I'm just gonna take the bow and the David arrow just in case.
Got really bad.
I guess our viewers have a good relationship with their fathers. Oh, hello, Stolas.
Rhinos are native to Akavir.
Well, hello,
says Stolas?
Stolas.
Question mark.
No,
That's
no, that's not. I think that's just like speculation / joke.
Oh, gotcha.
Because them being mythical to the people of Tamriel. One theory I actually had is maybe they were on Yokuda or something.
Does Yokuda have Savannah?
Was
did it?
Yokuda
Bro, I know they had
Not
deserts
an
and
island.
stuff. We don't know. I just assume, because we actually don't see a lot of African megafauna in Tamriel. Thinking maybe some of it's in Yokuda. We've never seen giraffes.
Hello,
We've never seen
everybody.
elephants.
Everyone's
That might
trickling.
change soon. Elephants have been
Everybody's
mentioned.
trickling in right now. Hello.
I'm a snark.
And I'm.
Yeah, he was just snarking.
By the way, what kind of cowboy?
Speaking of,
what kind of cowboy
snarks
should I
as
get?
in the Lewis Carroll thing. Snarks as in the Lewis Carroll thing have been mentioned.
By the way, chat. What kind of decoration should I get for my room? I'm gonna be here for a while, so 2 to 4 years potentially. Maybe I'll switch places. We'll see, but
I'm still working on mine. I gotta get some more picture frames for art, but it's coming together.
oh yeah, it's coming together. So what is it about SpongeBob and Emperor's New Groove that's like?
What? Why those two
Huh?
specific things?
No, they're very
where did
Those
that
are like
come
two
from?
completely unrelated things.
They're very
Yeah, but
memeable.
what made you
So
think
are many
about
other
it?
things, but I don't. Why are those the big two in your head?
Yeah, where did the thought
SpongeBob
come
and
from?
the
Like, what
Emperor's New
reminded
Groove.
you?
No, it's just like I connected it because like they're both
They're-
very memeable. I mean, there's a lot of other media.
I know, but it was just same because they're popular and comedic, and I don't know.
Well, Emperor's New Groove is a great movie, so you know that entire thing was mostly improv. I
Yes.
found out, which makes it even better. Especially that moment when he's like, "Wait, but how did you get here before us?" And she's just like, "How did we get there before them, Kronk?" And he pulls down a map and he's like, I don't know. By all accounts, it shouldn't have been possible.
It doesn't make, by all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Lots of football posters. I'm sorry, but I'm not a sports fan. Like, almost at all. I'll partake in Super Bowl with friends if they invite me ever. But otherwise, no, I'm not like a...
That and the my cheese puffs.
My spinach puffs.
That's it. My spinach puffs. My spinach puffs.
Look, it's a trap.
No, this Kronk is an amazing character.
Yeah, he is. He's such a great character. Love him.
Wait, since when there were
This movie is a cartoon.
What?
Wasn't he also in wasn't he also in Tommy Boy? Unless I'm thinking of
Isn't
someone
this
else.
a bit excessive?
Who? Patrick Warburton?
No, David Spade. Still as we're talking about David
the
Spade in
llama.
chat.
I thought we were still
Lit
talking about
llama?
Kronk. My bad.
Llamas and alpacas somehow have never been mentioned in TS. Though we got like a fictional creature that looks like a llama recently, called a what's it called? A brecca. It's like a llama with little horns and feathers.
The whole of China knows.
What's that?
Yeah, rip Chris Farley.
You'll ever make.
I mean, he's been dead for ages, but still.
Is he trying to attack me? Oh,
I
yes.
died too young.
Is the stone? What is the stone? Oh, there it is.
Looks like that's it right there. Hold on, let me ponder my orb.
The orb of confusion.
Babe, wake up. It's orb pondering time.
I still live how that movie is resolved by faking a terrorist threat.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Alright.
Is it Tommy Boy? Yeah, I've never seen that, I don't think.
Yeah, Tommy Boy. I've only seen about half of it. I liked what I saw.
I usually, you know, I should. Oh, nice! I'm outside. I'm gonna get followed most likely. But I got the stone. Why? All right, the patch ruined the. I should probably run. Or they start following me. Wait, Todd, why did you put Skyrim in Oblivion? It's almost so. I think they could use some Skyrim assets to build like some of the broom stuff.
I don't think it's assets, no. Just
Texture.
similar aesthetics. Is Connor still here? It seems like he cut out for me.
No, I'm here. At
Alright.
least I hope I'm here. Just didn't have anything to add.
I swear the ogres are more common than areas.
Oh God,
it really seems like it.
Stolas.
Like,
Spade isn't the worst off in his friend group. He hangs with Rob Schneider. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. You can't get much more awkwardly.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah, Rob Schneider plays a carrot.
Oh, that blind monk is still coming after me. Oh my god. How is he following me? Does he have like an internal GPS or something?
I will chase you to the ends of the earth.
I'm actually curious now. How far is he? Is he lost now, or?
You know, I do agree with one thing. I feel like they muted Oblivion's color.
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah, no, there's no denying that.
Like, I mean, I get it, but like, come on.
Oh, there he is.
You know,
Bro! Why? That's insane. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna follow me into the mountains, is he? I don't think he is. Yeah, some of this AI is more like...
Hey, we're always investigators.
So what do you guys think? What game
I think
should
you're just comparing it
What
almost
game
like...
do you want me to see me playing after I'm done with the Oblivion Remastered? Because I'll be done with it for until like good mods start coming out, like good quest mods.
well, didn't you say you were gonna try,
Expedition
what was
33.
that other? Yeah, that.
And a little bit more
poll.
ESO.
I'll do a poll.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it crashed.
ESO would work, yes. I can make
What's
it
this
like,
about?
you know, I
I
can
mean,
actually
that's how
make
you
ESO
get
a
me on
regular.
the stream still.
Actually, we could make it ESO a regular thing now. Now that the Oblivion is done.
Yeah.
Like actually, the main focus maybe. We'll see. Like, because I did more with permadeath. I've done Skyrim plenty on this channel. And people are asking for some ESO content.
I hear the monks were most hospitable. My sources tell me that Sevilla's stone has gone missing. Do you have it with you?
Here's the stone.
Capital! Now I can see past the palace defenses. Oh, it's a good thing the Emperor didn't know they had this stone. He would have had it destroyed or taken it from them and kept it under lock and key in the palace. When I have learned what I need to know, I will call for you again. Let us leave Helvius's house now. He has served me well and deserves his peace.
Capital.
Shadow Haidu.
Was it, the Thornberries, Nigel Thornberry.
Thornberry?
That's what he reminds me of when he says
Greetings,
capital.
Smashing! Okay, quests. What did he say we should meet him? Oh yeah, wait until he... You know what, I'm gonna go sell some stuff. I'm gonna steal some more stuff and then go sell it. And you know who's the best person to rob?
Nazim?
My mom.
He wasn't born yet, but if I knew who Nazim's parents were...
Well, it would be much more than just his parents,
Or
friend.
grandparents or whatever. Great-grandparents.
Yeah.
You're looking at great-great-grandparents at this point. Cyberpunk has bad lore. Oh, that's a shame to hear.
In my opinion, the lore is okay, but
That's okay. I believe
the anime.
I believe Stolaz over you. There,
I
answer the
believe
case.
you. Wow.
He hasn't even finished Soul Eater with me. It's been freaking a while.
Yeah, because I
haven't
was
even
busy.
touched it. Still there.
I was busy doing homework, man.
You're excused, Tart, because you haven't seen it, so you don't know what you're missing yet. So yours is excusable. The problem is Zeke saw it. Homework, eh? Yeah, that is true.
Chumba. Or Chum, yes. Like, sometimes I feel like we're gonna get something like that, like the cyberpunk slang in our like we're really like getting that with it, with like AI words entering the lexicon.
Flankers.
AI words? What do you mean?
They're entering the Gen Z, Gen Alpha lexicon. Some people use it. Like some sentence
What AI words?
Yeah, what is an AI word, though? I don't know what that means.
Wording, not word, but like wording specifically used by AI.
Oh, you mean how? Okay,
I don't.
see.
I don't know what
Like,
you're
you mean the
referring to either.
grammatical / formatted structure?
Yes, yes.
Got it. He's talking about how ChatGPT writes on the screen. The way that it does things is not what is usually taught in, you know, any language class.
Weaving tapestries.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nope.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nope.
Then pay with your... Ha-ha!
How's everyone like alert at the same time?
Let's get this over with.
I'll just use the other regular Pokemon. Entrance, I mean. By the way, guys, like the stream, and more people shall join. Apparently, like from what I've learned, it's like 1 like is like equal to 7 more people joining, or something.
1 like is worth 2 in the bush, as they say.
Impersonating a guard, not west.
The Orma are a really cool minor race of men that like barely come up, but just
The
conceptually
Orma are
kind of
men?
cool. Yeah, they're a tribe of men native to Black Marsh who went extinct along with the Kothringi, or at least don't inhabit. It's kind of vague, like it's kind of implied they went extinct, but it just said they don't inhabit Black Marsh anymore. But yeah, they were a tribe of men who didn't have who had no eyes and had greater other senses.
Today?
Where's the basement? I'm looking for the basement.
And I
The
think there's an Orma
basement.
character in the two. Yeah, in the we know they were alive by the end of the first era, but I guess that was before the Khanetan flu. Because one of them's a character. There's a minor character in the 2920 book. What do you mean you didn't know Orma were men? You just what did you know about them before?
I thought they were just like some people like the little moth inhabiting. I don't remember who they were.
No. Oh yeah, the Kothringi, Orma, Yepest, and Horwalia were all tribes of men that inhabited Black Marsh that were, wiped out by the Khanetan flu there, like the Lomathit. But the Lomathit, of course, were a beast folk, a fox folk.
I'll take this.
So we know pretty much nothing unique about the Horwali or the Yepest. Though, of course, the Kothringi we know a fair bit about. A lot about, actually. the silver skin.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal more stuff and then we can go sell it and then we will meet with what's his face? The Great Fox again. I think we're gonna be doing the the Nimble Jack quest. Jacob Nimble.
Right.
Yeah, there he is. Jacob Nimble.
Yakub. You know the Yakub, the Yakub.
No, I know.
myth.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Oh God.
Yakubian ape.
I just like find the depictions of Yakub. Ooh, that's a close one. So these, do you have any expensive books? Nope. What kind of count is this? They don't have even expensive books, man. Oh, that's not the count. There's just some servants.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine.
Oh, you
or
sure
serve
violated
your
the law, my
sentence.
dude.
You're stolen. Then pay with.
That feel when you violate the law.
That feel when you violate.
That moment when you pay with your blood.
Did you donate plasma?
Yeah, if you want to call it that. I didn't know we were streaming on TikTok.
We are? Why?
No, because have you not heard of TikTok speak like unalive and grape and schmurder? Like they
By
can't
the way,
say
we
those
haven't
words
gotten
on
banned
Twitch
for
at all.
saying- We haven't gotten banned for saying vile things over there yet, so.
Oh crap! Thank you, that one guy. Big W, that one guy. For
Thank
5
you!
Exact gift memberships.
Hey, Todd,
Thank
you
you.
received
I
a
received
membership.
one of them. What can I do with that?
What can you do? You can renew it.
Thank you,
It
that
looks like
one
you
guy.
need to come up with a decent thingy. I'll private message you.
A decent thing for the, what? For memberships?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. I do agree, but no idea what it should be.
Guards! Guards! This
Guards!
filthy trespass
Guards!
purloined my valuables.
This filthy.
I'm just going to leave.
You probably should, yeah.
I think we've bit off more than we could chew. I'm gonna take these.
Treacherous little filcher! How dare you steal from me?
Dare you? How dare you?
Help. Help! How do I get out of here? That's the county hall.
Just following you. I shall return in a brief moment.
That's not the way out. That's not the way out. Okay. Here's the secret passage. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna close this passage. Okay, we close the passage. Now he won't be able to follow me. Oh boy. I have to now figure out how do I sneak out of the city. Because, like, so they don't charge me. Because I need to sell my full stolen goods, man.
We got any topics
Yes, I do have
in
a
chat
top.
or whatever? Oh, yes. There you go. 'Cause, yeah, I'm still falling asleep.
I do have a topic. So what do you think are the worst? Who are the worst? Like out of all the Elder Scrolls games, which ones have the worst rewards in your opinion?
I can't. I don't know how to even quantify that.
Okay, he's gonna see me. Is there another way out of the castle?
I mean, I guess
The dungeon.
ESO, a lot of the generic quest rewards are like just named things that you're not even like worried about. Like, there's not really artifact rewards in the same way as other games. Like usually it's better if you get like a pet or something is like the best reward you can hope for. Stuff like just cosmetic additions and things. Though, like, there is the one if you beat the Mages Guild quest line, you get access to a library. You get access to a menu of every single book you find in the game. That's a kind of cool single quest reward in ESO, but yeah, I don't know. But like in the main series, I just haven't played the main series enough. I don't know. I mean, I technically haven't played Arena or Daggerfall.
By the way, a Bard's Ballad is doing like a whole.
Ooh, he's doing more stuff. What's he doing? Is he?
He's doing a playthrough of the. He's doing a playthrough.
Use your words.
A playthrough of Arena.
Of
Arena.
Arena. There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, there's no passageway through here for Leolin. What do I?
Very cool. I like how he describes things.
Oh no. Oh no.
Conceptually, a lot of the Arena dungeons are really cool. Like the actual, like the dungeon lore in those games don't get used enough, honestly. Well, I mean, all of the dungeons from Arena pretty much have appeared in other games now, but like it depends. I don't know. I lost my brain. Like Labyrinthian was first in Arena. There was like a special big dungeon in every province. Yeah, like I said, a lot of them appeared in other games. I think all of them, almost all of them appeared in ESO now. Like some of the other slightly more minor dungeons haven't. Like Halls of the Colossus from elsewhere, that appeared in ESO.
I've
You're
returned
back.
to interrupt with a very important
Oh,
announcement.
I didn't know you left.
Skolaz, how dare you? How dare you use that term in that way? Shame on you. Shame on
What was
you.
I about to say?
All right, I have dinner, so I will
Um,
be right back. It is chicken wings, though,
Oh,
so it
all
shouldn't
right.
be very long.
Chicken wings, chicken wings.
Hot dog and bologna. Arena
Oh,
dungeons.
oh shoot! Oh shoot! Which way is he coming? Oh.
Let's see, let's see. Quest. Yeah, Fang Lair, that appeared in ESO. Labyrinthian,
Wait,
that appeared in Skyrim and
Skyrim.
ESO. Elden Grove, I don't think technically appeared in ESO, but a lot of similar things did. So, one of the minor dungeons of that, Celine's Web, appeared in ESO, and they actually explained who the heck Celine even is.
Oh jeez,
Fang
man!
Lair, Stone.
I'm surprised I didn't get caught.
Oh, of course, the Morrowind dungeon is Dagoth the mountain. And, of course, that appeared in Morrowind. And, of course, became a mainstay of the series in other ways.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell my stuff to.
Crystal Tower was one of the dungeons, and the Crystal Tower, of course, is, both big in the lore and appeared in ESO.
I don't
Crypt of
wanna go to
Hearts, I
Castle
think,
Aggro.
appeared in ESO. And Mirkwood, I don't think appeared in ESO. The weird thing about Fang Lair is I think it was in Hammerfell in the original, and then they put it on the border with High Rock in ESO, and it didn't make any sense.
Steppenwolf has a lore question, Tarp.
Oh, hello, I was looking. I know in Arena they make the excuse that it's called Arena because Tamriel had become so dangerous that the world felt like Arena. But how long did it take them to not call it the Arena anymore? Are you talking about from a lore perspective or from a game development perspective? Because I don't understand the question. Because in the lore, the Arena name does still come up from time to time. It's not like just an ancient name. No, it's not if it becomes so dangerous. It's that that's just the state of being. It's conflict. It's more of a metaphysical comment than a just how violent things were during the simulacrum. Maybe that's what they said in Arena, that it was because of the simulacrum, but no, in the lore as a whole now, it's just become a term to describe just the state of constant conflict that the world exists in. Like the arena name comes up a lot, actually.
You want something.
Even in Kirkbride works.
Kinnereth bestowed the boots of the Crusader on a worthy knight.
It's even become a name for
Good
the
to hear that
Arubis
someone
itself,
is taking
I
up
think.
the cause
The
again.
Arubis or Mundus at large. Or Nirn. Or maybe not the...
Steppenwolf, what I
not
mean
the
is
Arubis.
that I don't
It's the
hear.
Mundus.
I don't hear anyone in the other games be like, "Boy, it's an arena out there."
No, it's all in the books, really.
I think it's Arubis.
That's a lot of things in the lore.
Is it Arubis? Have I been mispronouncing it this whole time?
No, I probably mispronounce it. I mispronounce it too. I
really
think I'm
tired.
just mispronouncing
Can
it.
we
I
get
just
on
pronounce
with
it however
this?
I feel like it.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah, my favorite customer.
No, you're probably right. I just always pronounce it as Arubis, even though that's not at all how it's spelled, so I'm
That's
sure
a
it's
fair
not how it's
deal.
pronounced. It's just I don't care.
All right, chat. I'm back. After 6
it's-
habanero chicken wings. So.
Right.
Whew.
Both Nirn and Tamriel have been referred to as the arena.
Yeah, I think what's his face, Bart
In the
popularized
out-of-game text cosmology, which is like the foundation of a lot of our understanding of how space work, it says Nirn is actually Elnofex for arena.
this. You're kidding me.
But at the same time, Nirn has also been said in official sources to mean Grey Maybe in Elmofex. And Grey Maybe is also named for the Arubis, which also means Nern, which is also the Grey Maybe is also a name for the Mundus. So everything is just Grey Maybe in the arena.
Grey Maybe is a
anything else?
fascinating concept when you look into it.
And also the whole reason for that is like the word for the Arubis is also the word for Nern. It has to do with how the Kalpic cycle works.
I'm glad
I
that's
don't know if
done.
I've ever talked about
I
this.
need a nap.
It is like literally it's a Russian doll. It's
Shadow
the
hide
Nern
you.
hatches
I'm
and
really tired.
the next
Can we get
the next
on with
Arubis
this?
comes sprouts from it. So to say,
Alan, Christoph,
Nern
and
shatters
Scriva have
and Arubis
they
is
can make
inside
all your
it. The next Arubis.
Shadow hide you.
That's
Alright, now I
why
can
in Argonian,
wait.
Sesi, and referred to in the sermons, it's why the beginning is referred to as the exact egg cracking.
Oh boy. That hot sauce is staying a little longer than I thought
Stop
it would.
right there, criminal scum! Nobody
What?
breaks the law.
Why
on
did
my
you
watch.
alert the guard?
Confiscating
I
your stolen
sold
goods.
everything,
Now pay your
stolen.
fine, or it's off to jail.
Pickle?
That's too
Bounty
bad.
is 30
I was
gold.
hoping you'd resist arrest. Okay, here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First, we search you, confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine, and we release you.
They don't even know that I like literally.
It is good to see you again. I have a message for you from the Grey Fox.
Nice. What's the message?
The Grey Fox has a task for you. Meet him at Melintus Ancrus' house in Coral.
You joined the Thieves Guild?
Yes, I did. After you saved me in Castle Skingrad, I vowed to join. I was having no luck on my own. Now I'm running errands for the Grey Fox himself. I owe you much for your help.
Wait a minute, someone. 1 sec.
Alright, it's calming down.
Someone
I've reached the
wanted.
peak.
Someone
May
wanted a
shadow
list
hide
of the
you.
most loyal characters. Like, I would say, because we always like go over traders and stuff. Who are the most loyal characters in the Elder Scrolls?
What is it?
I usually just don't quantify this stuff. Let me think.
Well, you can't. You gotta say, one of them has to be Ochiva. She's super dedicated to the cause.
Loyal.
Lucien LeChance is pretty loyal. I'd say,
Speaking of
considering-
shadow scales, Varaza in Skyrim is like, while
Yes.
his loyalty might be in the wrong place, he was fiercely loyal to Astrid. Was
Yeah,
his big
that's
thing.
true. Yeah.
Oh, you know which quest this is?
Cicero,
Hannibal Traven.
Cicero loyal
Yep,
to the Night Mother.
Stolaz is right. Stolaz is right. Hannibal Traven. He gave up his soul to
Cicero
stop
loyal to the Night
Metamarco.
Mother.
Yeah, Cicero to the Night Mother. Oh, what's her face to Jarl Balgruuf? The Dark Elf.
Yep.
Crap, why can't I
Alcedo.
remember her name?
Chancellor Alcedo. He was served the
Chancellor
Empire.
Cardo. True.
He was always there with Uriel.
Actually, I'm not.
Caius Cosades, I'd say, was pretty loyal.
Yes.
The fact that you know he got in trouble and he just kind of owned up. to it.
Montclair is not loyal.
Don't keep the Grey Fox waiting.
Aaron is to Mule the Lioness. Yep, another good name by Stolaz.
The merchant phrase a traitor. There he is.
I have
The
need of
Adoring
your services
Fan,
once
obviously. I'm surprised nobody's said that one yet.
I'm
more.
listening.
My work with Sevilla's stone has revealed that I need something special for my plans. It is a small item in the possession of a powerful court wizard. Will you do this for me? I will pay you well.
Mm-hmm.
Capital! Bring me the Arrow of Extrication. It has a key-shaped head. Braville's court wizard, Fathis Aren, recently acquired this unique item. You may kill Fathis if necessary, but not in the castle. My spy network will tell me when you have it. Return here with the arrow when you do. Now, we should get out of Melintus's house before we wear out our welcome.
All right.
Shadow hide you.
Oh, it's this mission. Oh no.
How do you do?
Easy, just kill Molintus and...
Uh-oh, if you kill Fathus, you'll get kicked out of the Mages Guild again.
Alright, we could also rank the Oblivion Quartz Wizards, always.
Do, 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 do. Ah!
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
No, everything is not alright, man. Phalian's wife as well. You know, maybe however, there's a theory that Phalian's wife might have
I'm only
orchestrated
asking
some
for
mercy
enough
killings.
to feed me kids.
Miko.
What are friends for? Fathers is also the wizard in the tower outside of town. He keeps his most treasured items there, not in the castle. Only Fathers can open the door to the tower, but there is supposed to be a secret passage somewhere in the castle that takes him to his tower. Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
Recently we have...
Bye.
Well met.
Usually we have clairvoyance this time.
More house to Alessia.
Hello everyone, by the way. Please like the stream so more people can join.
Looks
Join
like you're
Discord.
handy with a blade.
Nolan says Phalion is loyal to Skooma.
Aren't we all at this point?
You've got a real bounce to your step. I'll bet you're
You got a
quite the
real
acrobat.
bounce to your chest.
Dusty the Silt Strider. Wouldn't leave even when they tried to free her.
Mike is loyal to dishonesty.
Oh, you know what was the most loyal for an ESO character? Torvisard. He's the what's it called? There's the Dramora that was loyal to Athelia to the very end, to the point where she knew that I guess I can't say too much about it, but like it's.
What about Barbas?
He was like Barbas. Well, the thing is, Barbas will kind of act against his master's will, though it could be argued he's doing it for his own good.
Right, he's doing it for Clavicus File because he knows what's going to screw up things.
Yeah.
I would say Barbas is loyal to Clavicus File. I think that tracks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the giant at the hot springs.
Aw.
Yeah, good run.
By the way, Elder Scrolls is about betrayal. There's quite a bit of betrayal, but there's also a lot of sacrifice. Would you say there's sacrifice in... Is that Dramora? Yep. Man, Oblivion characters are dumb. It's just like... Imagine not noticing like a door opening right. Okay. I wonder if this spell is gonna work or is it useless? What do you guys think? Is the spell useless or no? The clairvoyance.
Is what?
The clairvoyance spell.
Oh. What about it? Where was it, you mean? Oh. I like that a lot more than the Skyrim one. Wow, that's way more useful. Just do one cast and it does the thing. Uh-oh.
Betrayal so common in TS that they named one of the tabletops after it. Betrayal of the Second Era.
I like how that Dremora, just like the door opens in front of him, and he's just like, finally.
Barbas is some Steppenwolf asked, are Barbas and Vile truly separate beings, or is kind of like a multiple personality thing? Barbas was made from Vile.
That depends.
Yeah,
how you
the thing is,
BID.
most of the gods could be argued to be that in a way, but like they're as different as anyone could be, but they're from the same power source, so to say. They are
Clavicus,
collectively
Vile,
the same
Barbas,
prince, but
and Umbra
they are
kind
completely
of like,
different egos.
Yeah, they're kind of like Trinity-ish, not like the Christian version. Like just they're all the same essence, but they're different people.
Yeah.
They don't have the same personalities, and they don't necessarily have the same desires, as we can see in Umbra trying to escape and do its own thing, and Barbas always butting heads with Clavicus Vile.
Am I missing something? Why is it? Yeah, no.
So Barbas is a literal piece, half of Clavicus Vile. Well, probably a little less than half, because he also made Umbra out of a piece of himself. So
yeah, he's a literal piece of him still. Here's the thing.
Yeah, Umbra and Barbas, they both have their own personalities.
It was kind of implied
made from.
Yeah, it was first really implied in Skyrim, and then ESO just made it explicit.
Yeah, because in Skyrim he says they outright.
Barbas literally has a lot of his power. That ties in with how the novel.
It'll.
Yeah, in the novel, Umbra was literally a piece of him. So then they imply in Skyrim that Barbas is also something similar, but a more useful one. And then ESO just makes it explicit and elaborates on it.
We might actually get Clavicus Vile. Maybe is the villain of Elder Scrolls 6, because I feel like I know he was the villain of the novel.
Well, he was also a villain in ESO, and he wasn't really the villain of the novel either. He wasn't really the main antagonist.
No, but he was
he just
results.
He was part of the instigator. Yeah,
he
was part of what instigated it. But he's the whole reason. Yeah, technically, he put everything into events when he had Umbra made.
Oh, I forgot. This door needs a key. Who has the key? Chat.
You fool. You absolute dunderhead. You can just look at the journal. This isn't Skyrim. The journal actually gives you decent information. Well, go into the detailed version. Tell me there's still a detailed version. Please tell me there's still a detailed version.
No.
Well, there has to be. What?
Help! I think it's on one of these.
Am I misremembering? Did Oblivion not have more information usually?
No, it was just whatever the description was at the time. I think you're conflating with Morrowind or something.
Yeah, I guess I'm conflating it with Morrowind.
Is there a different way there?
Umbra the Sword, Stolas, not Umbra the person who was taken over by Umbra the
Sword. Well, it's also... Umbra the entity in the sword, who takes over those people.
Speaking of Umbra...
So really, it is the same person, just in a different body.
Well, but you can tell that some of the person is still there, even when you talk to Umbra in Oblivion. Doesn't she mention that, she doesn't want to be doing this, but she doesn't really have a choice anymore?
Oh, right, yeah. There's still a trace of the person in there.
So
I remember the really cool visual when they actually find Umbra the Sword, but it doesn't have the soul inside, but it still has the effect on someone. There's a guy, it's fused to this one guy who had it for years. I
Oh.
remember that. I remember that part of the novel. It was really gnarly.
I always get stuck in this freaking dungeon, man.
Blow up the dungeon.
Only that was an option.
You need to find water that you can dive in. A short way down is a tunnel past the door. If you see the giant slaughterfish, you went too deep.
Yay, water-breathing amulet time.
I know my cats too well. I have a garbage can up here that I empty at the beginning of every day. Well, every couple of days.
Why?
Because the actual trash is downstairs in the kitchen, so I got my own trash can, and so I take out the trash when.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. It's a giant
Anyway, point is,
slaughterfish.
I had a box
Oh, this is-
that closes, and so it was trash. So I put the chicken bones in the box, and then put the box in the trash. And my cats are, because I knew that if I threw them in the trash, the cats would dive in and try to get them. So now they're like confused, scratching at this box, trying to get into it. No. You don't get no bones, not chicken bones. They're too fragile. They'll make you choke.
I'm
I
laughing
can't
at
afford a vet visit.
Dude, confused, there's confused screeching, but there's also, like, confused scratching. Just like the meme, get it? Like the...
Yes.
Man, I think I might...
Oh, remember you got confused during this quest during our first time too.
Yeah, so this
Like,
is the
I
giant
remember.
You
slaughterfish.
reached the giant slaughterfish. You've gone too far.
So where do I go then?
This is
part scared the
exactly
heck
where
out
we
of me,
got
by the
stuck
way.
last time.
I have thalassophobia,
At
so
least,
that
unless
giant,
I'm
that giant
mixing up which
slaughterfish-
quest.
That giant
Yeah, I think this
slaughterfish
is
was
the
not
exact
great.
quest we got confused on last time.
Yep. No, this time we're not spending that much time on it, so...
Yeah, it was somewhere in the water. I remember we had to go, and that's where you got stuck. It was we had to go through a water place.
Is this it? I think this is it. I think... Might be onto something. Nope. Oh, there it is. Found it. Thank you, Stolas.
He says it's not very deep and it's hard to see. Maybe if the graphics were brighter like they used to be, yeah.
You know what's also not very deep?
I shudder to think where this is going. But go ahead.
No, it's not nothing inappropriate. I was just gonna
Go
say
ahead.
maybe a controversial opinion. Some Skyrim side quests and Skyrim's main story maybe.
Yes, your personal vendetta against a certain someone.
Man, these guys can't detect crap. So, do we know where the key is? Not really. Key? No.
Who's there?
Immortal racist. Oh, immortal because he's essential.
Oh, gosh dang it.
And you oh, you actually dislike Parthenax, huh?
Party stacks.
I actually read a good essay. It doesn't really change my opinion on like how to resolve the quest, but I read a recently good essay about a lore reason why maybe you know, in a way the game never actually explains why killing Parthenax might be a good idea. There was a good essay. I forget if I linked it.
Was it the one that was like, it was like, oh, well, you're not understanding that Parthenax is probably just playing the long con. Now that Alduin's gone,
It was something like that.
You know, he has control.
Yeah, it was you know, it was very in depth about
one.
it, and it basically admitted, oh, the game doesn't really do this, is what it was saying, but it was explaining like how feasibly that could be a conclusion you could come to.
Prepare for Parrot Cat. Parrot mode is beginning to
That was a
activate.
recent post. I don't know if you, yeah, but it was a good little essay.
You're like anticipating
Oh.
him.
Dragon.
Oh, I guess Parrot mode is not activating. Oh, that's surprising.
Dragon cult leader? Yeah, I hate him. That's like that Epstein joke.
Oh god.
The financier?
Uh-oh. He said the E word.
No.
We will not get demonetized for that.
We were joking around about this in the past too, so. But is there a key here?
But yeah, no, part of it was like, even if he did have good intentions, now is like the perfect time for him to more easily fall into his worst temptations. Was part of it as well.
Yeah, but he has worked on himself and worked out the evil.
Well, I'm just saying, Alduin finally being completely out of the picture, it's like, I can now... And also, there was this whole thing about how the Thu'um has become this commodity because of Parthenax and the Greybeards, and because it was deeper than... It was a deep argument, I will say. I still don't kill Parthenax on any playthroughs, but it was a very interesting argument.
I've heard another argument. It's just like, would you spare a general of a very evil army, or would you Nuremberg him?
Well, yes. Well, yeah, but
I'm gonna say
that
the
also
Austrian
has the difference
paperwork.
of thousands of years of penance is a little different as well. That's the other thing to take into account. And the fact that we don't even really know his crimes besides like burning and eating people.
As if that's not enough in and of itself.
I think that was not enough. He puts the hands deeper.
Listen, the last Dragonborn gets a little silly. He'll eat some people.
Well,
Are you
yeah,
guys
they're
okay?
probably gonna have it. So then,
Hey, are they okay, man?
Yeah.
We get a little silly sometimes.
Who's there?
Knock, knock. Who's there? Arrow.
Knock, knock.
Must
Open
have
up
been
the
the
door. It's Zake. No, it's real. Zake's gonna give it to you. I get triggered every time. Every time.
Oh my gosh. Good thing I saved the... So where exactly? So where exactly is the key?
Man, I miss the Shivali. I wish they would bring them back. Or I hope they bring them back, I
Zivali.
mean.
That's
Yeah.
one I do know the pronunciation of. It's Zivali.
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
but...
they also have Daedra hearts.
Eh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they appeared in ESO, they appeared in... They of course didn't appear in Skyrim, that's the big thing.
Yeah, it's a shame. I like the magic-focused Daedra.
Oh yeah, it's just most...
So how do we
Most
get in
Daedra
his
didn't appear in
office?
Skyrim is the big thing. No Daedroffs, no Clane Fears, no Spider Daedra.
And the
No hungers.
Dremora only had one version, the Dremora Lord. There were no Meerkats or Kine.
Well, I mean, there were some versions.
What were they called?
But no, yeah, not all those ranks. But yeah, there was variations of like.
Yeah, I mean there were the ones in Mehrunes Shrine, but like.
Oh no, yeah, there's Churls, Caitlifs, Kinals, Kinreeves, Markanaz, and Valinaz, apparently all as enemies, but I don't know where you actually encounter them much. Yeah, that's the issue, is there's not many Dremora enemies you encounter.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, they have all those classes actually. They have Valkanaz, Kinel, they have all those.
Why?
And yeah, the summonable one is only
muscle?
the Dremora Lord.
What? Did I miss the shirtless muscle men? What happened? What did I miss? Because of the Zivlite. Listen, okay, I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but I am gonna say I hate you for it.
It's funny how they got their start in Battlespire with a Daedra Lord named Zivali. Like Zivali.
What do you mean go out of the giant Son of Shoal?
So that's now become his race. Though he is still also a Daedra Lord.
We've got here.
One of Mehrunes Dagon's adopted children.
Stolez is saying go out that way because it's faster. You can it's an out passage. It's a secret passage out.
I didn't get the arrow.
Zivali Moth.
Oh, he hasn't got. Oh.
He's one of those neat little characters from Battlespire who's actually shown up again in ESO and the new tabletop, and he actually got like unique art for himself too.
I would go to his office, but where's the key to his office? That's my question.
Link in chat. Zivali.
So hey, so what do you call like a bunch of Zivali?
What?
Connor's face, he's preparing for it.
Go ahead.
As civilization.
This is okay.
I mean that's
Wasn't your worst one.
Yeah, that wasn't
bad.
terrible. Okay, I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
Oh, is that
Solid.
Dremora doing
Don't push it. Oh yeah, and in ESO you have the Ziv Kin, the kind of like weird hybrid of Dremora and Zivali that Molag made.
Oh!
Okay, yeah, because remember the Dremora call themselves the Kin. Like that's what they actually call themselves, and Dremora is like a mortal name. Where did them calling themselves the Kin come from originally? Well, that was varieties of Daedra, all the way back in. Oh no, that was Oblivion. I always forget. Yeah, that's an Oblivion book, Varieties of Daedra. I always confuse it with another similar book. Oh wait, no, it's because it describes so many Morrowind Daedra as well that I get confused which game it is. But you know, it mentions other things specifically. That's Oblivion. I guess it's a Deve Fears in the book too. I always confuse it for a Morrowind book.
Wait, which book was Dive in?
Varieties of Daedra. And it's written, I think, by... No, it's not who I thought it was. But yeah, Varieties of Daedra. It talks about a guy meeting with Dive and like the different Daedra he could summon and stuff.
Yes.
And it
okay.
it's the book that explains the Dremora ranks.
Ah, I misheard. I thought you were talking about one of the IRL books. Like, and I was gonna be like, Dive is still alive? Like...
Right, I got the...
What is he?
Got the key.
4.1
We have no
years old? Something like that?
We still have no... No, he's 1,000. He's like over 1,000. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he's like 4,000. Let me look that up, but I'm fairly certain
we have no indication of his fate past Oblivion. Still, like, yeah, post Red Year, we don't know if he survived or not.
Yeah, 4K,
we know one of his daughter wives did. We know one of his daughter wives is still around by the time of Skyrim. From Legends of all things, the Clockwork City story there.
We got out, man. We got out.
Like part of the storyline.
I would like to imagine that Dive hasn't died yet, because I feel like that would be
same.
big news.
Same for
like,
Yagran.
I really feel like there would be books coming out that are like, yeah, so the oldest thing ever just passed away recently.
What about Oopsie? What about his daughters? Did they pass away? Or did he make more?
No, I literally just said one of them. We know one of them is still alive.
Hello, Master Henson.
And she was like active.
I need to find a way to Bruville, so I.
Hello, Master Henson. Yeah, which one is still alive? Is it Alfie? No, I don't think it's Alfie. Alfie Fire.
Do we need? We don't need Divide Fear in ESO, do we?
No. Oh, yes, we do. Several times, in fact. He has a big role in the Clockwork City story. He's what helps you get there.
I might get that
he's an old friend
Clockwork
of
City
Sofa.
story, man. We need more Morrowind content.
Just get if we're gonna be doing regular content, just get ESO Plus and save the hassle.
All right.
This is. But yeah, no, it's Alfear. However you pronounce it, A-L-F-E. Is that Alfie or is that just Alf?
Stay
or
away.
Alfei? I'm trying to think, which one is she in Morrowind? She's not any. She's not actually She's in the Hall of Fire.
I don't know that by name. Still, as they're called his wives. Yes, he absolutely with his clones. Yes.
Oh, because she's the one with the Alpha. Her name sounds like Alpha, so she's like the first.
Hi there.
Do you think he ever
One sounds
with his
one's
clones?
bait,
Of course.
one's dealt, one oops. Yeah. So Alfie was probably the oldest, and she's still alive.
So I have a very, very weird question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Would you your clone?
Yes, Master. You need me?
No.
Depends on when. Like, I'm not my type right now, so if you're saying, like, if it was a clone of me, like, right now, probably not.
It has to be very specific for me, too. Yeah. Question number 2. Do you think it's moral?
No, for me.
Yes.
I don't think it's moral.
see...
I do not think so.
There is literally no one being harmed in that situation.
Except for the
if
clone.
Depends on the method of cloning.
Wait a minute
Depends on
now.
the method and time taken in the cloning.
Now, yeah, well, now hold on. When you said a clone of me, I assumed this clone would be consenting to this relationship.
Yes,
if it's
obviously.
not consensual, okay, well, if it's consensual, you're not hurting anyone. It's two adults having a consensual interaction.
But what are the circumstances that led to that point?
Yeah, like if you made your but then even if you did make your own clone just to do that, that would mean that the clone would still
yes,
want
Master Hansen, that's
do
what I'm
that.
getting at.
So what did Master Hansen say? I guess my chat is not.
Is it considered?
Oh yeah, I don't see it either. I don't see him either. Where did Master Hansen say that? Was it in a different? Is it not on YouTube?
No, it's YouTube chat.
So if you could buy a
me,
clone, you wouldn't breed it. How noble! Oh, I mean,
Master Hansen, are you on YouTube or Twitch?
Well, he was on
yeah,
YouTube,
I'm just seeing
but
YouTube.
I guess maybe that one was through Twitch because I don't see that.
No,
comment.
it says YouTube. Oh, maybe because
what did he say?
The message got filtered potentially. That's why.
Oh.
Yes, Master.
I see your message.
Oh, I can't see it. That's
yes,
weird.
Master. You need me.
For me, it just
I just
says
see him saying
Stolaz,
boys
I mean,
and pretty good.
would, and then Stolaz. So if you could buy a clone, I don't see anything between those two posts.
Do you not see Master Hansen at all? This is YouTube.
No, I
do see him. I see him say
don't
"Sup
see
boys." I see
that.
him say "pretty good." I see him say YouTube. I see him do another smiley face.
Weird. Anyway.
You're gonna have to talk in TikTok.
Just read what he said, then,
Master Hansen.
Read what he said.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Oh God.
No, read what he said to us. That we couldn't read.
Tell us what he said, because we don't know.
He said, if you do the thing with your clone, is it considered a brother-sister love?
Yeah,
No. that would be like saying if you use your hand, it's like no.
But your hand is not an individual.
I have two other siblings. I can assure you, it is not the same relationship.
I mean, it does have your genes, but it's different. It's not a person.
It's not another person. Yeah, exactly. It's not another person. It's you.
I need the 9 clones.
Clones are
a twin is
not your
genetically
siblings.
identical to you, but that's.
No, it only got filtered.
But a twin is genetically identical.
It only got filtered for, like...
Yeah, a twin is genetically identical to you, but they still have their own personalities and their own ego. So at that point, it's not...
But that's part of what... That's what the brother-sister thing is. It's a lot of that issue... A lot of that thing is that they share genetics with you, besides...
Well, no, I don't... Oh, see, I have a different moral compass here. If two people were not raised together, I don't think it's weird at all. If some random person, like, they're separated from birth and they get together when they're 30 and they never knew each other, I see absolutely nothing wrong with that relationship. That's perfectly fine.
I don't want to talk about this discussion then.
Anyway, the point is, as somebody with multiple siblings, no, yourself is not the same relationship as a sibling.
Anyways, let's talk about anything else.
I know it's a hot take, Stolaz. I do not see a problem if everybody in a relationship.
I know. Let's change. I just think we should change the topic.
I'm gonna respond. I am gonna respond to comments, Tarp. So, like.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Arrow of extrication.
The arrow of extrication.
So how about them Yankees?
I'm not comfortable discussing it anymore.
I only have the arrow's head.
I'd hoped for the whole arrow, but that is not your fault. I will have to have it repaired. This arrowhead advances my plan to... never mind. I may have need of you again in the near future if my plans hold.
Get out, you idiot.
Here is your reward. I am also promoting you to Master Thief in the Thieves Guild. Fathis Uls of the Imperial City will be your new fence.
Nice.
Shadow Haidu,
That started as a tangent about random Daedra, because I was reading that one book. Let's see. We got... But yeah, no, it is a shame just how few Daedra appear in Skyrim.
Are you drinking kombucha, Zake?
I was. Why?
Because Master Henson clocked that a mile away.
If Master Henson is that good, you can decipher what's written on that painting. That's a challenge. That's a small Zake and Zack Easter egg. Alright, we're gonna rob Coral now. By the way, Tarp, do you think
yes.
I kind of adjacent topic, but not exactly that. But I'm curious. Do you think the Way of Fear is a bad person?
Do I think Way of Fear?
Oh,
Kinda.
absolutely,
I
he's
mean,
a bad person. Oh my
yeah,
god, have you not read what he's done? Yes, he is not a good person. Like, and it's not just because of the wives situation. Like, he is done.
No, he's very immoral. He's an immoral. Yeah. He's a Telvanni.
He, if anybody could be described as amoral, as in without moral, it would be Divaith Fear. I think he is literally amoral. He's not doing it because he's evil. He's not doing it because he's good. He's doing it because he wants to find out what happens. And that transcends morality at that point. That is like, you don't even care.
Well, fine. You know what? I'm gonna add that in my thank you, Master Hanson. I'm gonna add this to my script that I was finishing up after this. Tell Vani, more like smell Vani, there are.
Smash that like button.
Smash!
Desecrate that subscribe button.
I see you're a follower of the Grey Fox, too.
That was one of the dumb things, in my opinion, in Skyrim, when random guards would just be like, "Psst, I know who you are, Hail Sithis," and it's like, how?
Why can't I sell things to him?
Among Christophans, they can make all. Shadow hide you.
I was told to go. But never mind. I'm just gonna go find a different fence.
Oh, speaking of, happy Father's Day to the fathers in chat. And happy Pride Month for the Pride people in chat.
Do we have
got a dual celebration going on today?
Greetings to you.
Tarp, last I checked, you're not a dad, are you?
I'm not.
The Countess is looking for a piece to add to her collection of Akaviri artifacts.
Wildlife Skyrimer. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Yeah, can you brew me an ale?
Yeah, vanilla rum is extremely fun.
Yeah, it's just so...
How are you today?
Yeah.
Hail!
It is a privilege.
Broch Palace.
How do you do?
I'm really tired. Can we get on with this?
Oh, this is the guy. This is the famous.
Yeah,
I
my
think I
favorite
can.
customer.
I
What do you
think
got?
I can. I think I can.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Yeah, right.
You got a good deal there.
I'm glad that's done. I need a nap. Shadow hide.
Does he ever actually sleep? Be funny
Yes,
if
he
he
does.
doesn't. If he just stands there forever.
How dare you steal from me?
Well.
What?
Okay.
Hold up. Did you get scared?
Yeah,
No.
you stole apparently something.
I did not.
The game disagrees.
I did not.
I did not. Go back, man.
He's not.
Replay the
It's
tape.
not
Replay
true.
the tape.
Good evening.
Oh, hi,
Don't
Mark.
talk to him. Don't talk to him. Just don't talk to him. Just walk away. You'll get away with it.
I understand.
Just never
Buff
talk to an
Gogash
Imperial
trains
Guard again.
other Fighters Guild members on the proper use of heavy.
I'm
Yeah,
very
he does
confused.
look way less strung out.
I'm
What's your story?
extremely confused. What happened there? Stop right there, criminal scum. You violated my mother.
I have another message from the Grey Fox. You must be very important.
What's the message?
The Grey Fox requests a meeting. Please travel to Ganredhel's house in Shaden Hall. May Shadow hide you.
Okay. The Springkill. We're doing the Springkill Jack mission now. Yeah, I know. We're actually going to do the what's it called?
What?
It might be. We're actually gonna have that. This time, I'm not gonna skip the Auroras or whatever they are, the Aelid statues, like I did last time by accident. Do you remember that?
Hello.
Oh yeah. You missed out
Oh,
on
yeah.
the gimmick fight.
The Grey Fox
Alien
is
Guardians.
The Grey Fox is inside.
Golems are neat. I did a lot on golems. Golems come up a lot and a little at the same time. Just the term golem comes up a lot less than you think, but the actual things show up a lot.
Have a seat, please.
Please have a seat.
Because even animunculi,
Come.
Dwemer
We have
robots are
much to
technically
discuss.
considered golems.
I'm eager to hear your part.
Further use of Sevilla's stone is revealed
In any
that
form of
I
animated
need
statue
another
and
special
animated
item
armor.
to move forward with my plans. I need the boots of Springheel Jack. He is a famous thief that died some 300 years ago. Legend has it that he was buried with his boots on. Find out where
Gargoyles
Springheel
are
Jack is
golems,
buried
Stolas,
and bring
yes.
me back those
They're one of the
boots.
more advanced ones,
You
and
do
they're
this for me.
interesting because they're a mix of stone and flesh.
Are you kidding?
'Cause
Wait,
it's
they
like,
are?
they're stone animated. I mean, have you looked with them? They look
The Earl of Dimple
fleshy,
is
but
the only descendant of his line that I've been able to
what's the
locate.
word?
His name is Jockbin.
They're
and he lives
stone
somewhere in the
statues
Imperial
animated
City.
through blood
There
magic.
might be a clue in the Earl's house. Shadow hide you.
Aww.
At least that's how I explain it, because they've been explained multiple times as being animated by specifically blood magic. Like that's how they're summoned, the skill line in Skyrim, and then there's a pet or like a mount or whatever that says like, oh, it was animated by blood and wine, and it's like a sanguine one. And I was like, but there's also like a lot of cases where they'll mention gargoyles having like fleshy hides and stuff, and yeah, in Castle Kvarkar you can see them in the process of being made, like out of stone. Yeah, though they originally start as stone, but their method of animation like makes them like almost flesh. It's magic, Joel.
Skyrim, my brother.
But yeah, no, they've been golems since their origin in Daggerfall, where it's mentioned the quest to kill a gargoyle in Daggerfall. One of the instigators is that a mage was hired to decorate this house or whatever, and when he wouldn't pay, he animated one of the stone gargoyles to attack the guy who wouldn't pay.
I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids.
They're foolish. There's no kid. There are no kids. There are no kid. There are no kids in Oblivion.
I can help. The Earl of Imbel has a home in the Talos Plaza on the inner wall. He is an odd one. Keeps to himself mostly, only goes out after dark. A real night owl. Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
Blessings of Julia. Literally, the house is here. Here.
There's a goofy thing in a note in ESO where a gargoyle tries to
what is it you want?
copulate with a completely inanimate gargoyle statue.
He's out in the city tonight, searching for his supper. If you value your life, intruder, leave before he returns.
You still there, Connor?
Yeah, sorry. Was focusing on
I just
something.
didn't
What's
hear
up?
you for a minute.
Oh,
That's all right. No, I was just
Are
checking on you.
gargoyles a type
You
of
didn't say
golem?
anything for a bit.
you know what?
No, I already answered that. I
Well,
already
I-
answered
I-
that.
I
That
wanna-
was
I wanna
they
put-
are.
They are? Yeah, okay, good. Because I would argue that they are as well.
Oh yeah, I gave the whole
Don't
explanation. You were zonked out, I guess.
Somewhere in
Yeah,
the
I was
house.
dealing with some
Flee,
background
thief,
stuff.
while you still have the chance.
Oh, it's all right. Sorry.
I don't know.
No,
the
yeah, they're
spring
animated
heel you're
specifically
at.
with
Only
blood
the
magic,
Earl has a
giving
key.
them
I've been
flesh-like
warned
hides,
never
it
to
seems.
enter it on pain of
Ah. So they don't explode out of the
Receive.
stone. They just start getting skin, and the stone.
Yeah,
part
it's said
breaks off.
that's said to be a rocky skin that forms around them after. Like, but we see them in Castle Holkar literally being carved.
Yeah.
But also, and in Daggerfall, the background for like the gargoyle quest is they animated one of the stone gargoyles, and they're described as a type of advanced stone golem by a Durrani dude in ESO. And
Well,
yeah, they're
Listen,
golems.
Master Henson, Martin being a former follower of Sanguine, it is not. He's the Daedric Prince of Debauchery, but he's not necessarily like an orgy prince. Like he's debauchery in all its forms.
Yeah.
You can have a party
imps
without
are
involving
weird.
sexual interaction.
Imps are weird. Imps are weird because, like, from their very introduction, they said we don't know what these are. They could be golems. They could be they could be Daedra. We don't know. And then, like, we've gotten contradictory info ever since.
Should we kill
Yeah,
him so he
that's-
doesn't come after
it's-
us, or nah? That fight's cool. Oh.
Imps seem like one of those like holdovers from when it was still D&D coded, and they called them demons in hell.
Yeah.
And they just kind of ported it over, and were like, nah, it's already in the game. We might as well.
Well, imps were first introduced in Daggerfall, and again, in their description, they were said that they're either magical constructs or they're Daedra.
They weren't in
they're,
Arena?
like, from Oblivion. No, there was homunculus in Arena,
Homunculi?
which were very similar.
Yeah, I'm actually interested in that Bard's Ballad playthrough.
And what's funny with homunculus is they were basically the in-between of that. They were described as constructs made from the body parts of various demons, which, as we understand now, refers to Daedra. So they're literally Daedra golems, Daedra flesh golems. The homunculus of Arena. Which might actually just might explain what imps are, too.
Must have been the wind.
But yeah, what I was saying earlier when the golems first came up in the first place was, yeah, golems both come up a lot and not as much as you'd think. And like, they appear
Down
more
on
than
the
they're,
hill,
like, explained
Starting
or
to see
identified.
things, I am. Must have been the wind.
Hello? Who's there?
The page has a decent list, but it could be fleshed out still. Here's the golem page. Chat.
Do I have more sigil stones, I wonder? Oh, yes, I do. Nah. That sucks.
Yeah. And the other thing with golems is they often find themselves both in Daggerfall and ESO. They both find themselves at asset reuse with the whole Atronach thing. In Daggerfall, Atronachs were primarily intended as golems, but there was one quest or two that treats them as a Daedra, and the Daedric Atronach, the use of the word Atronach, became, honestly, funnily enough, more prominent throughout the series. But Atronach is both a word that applies to elemental Daedra and golems.
Really? It applies with golems too?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah, no, at its introduction, it was literally a golem term, specifically.
Oh.
But then it kind of evolved into a term for a specific type of Daedra. Because of, like, how Daggerfall kind of, like, used some of the golem enemies as Daedra in, like, certain quests.
Didn't know that. Thought it originally applied to elementals. That's good to know.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, in Daggerfall, yeah, there's, like, the man-shaped ones. And, like, again, just depending on they were primarily designed to be, yeah, just golems, but, like, there's a few quests in Daggerfall that just use them as Daedra instead. So, like, it can technically count as the first appearance of the Flame Atronachs, but also as the appearance of the golem. It's weird.
I am a vampire, a lord of blood.
And ESO occasionally will use an Atronach model as asset reuse for a type of golem. Like there's Iron Atronachs that are normally Daedra, but there's also one that's made during a quest by a Blizzard.
Oh, there they are.
And that's treated as a golem, but it uses the exact same model.
Well, well.
It's funny like that.
Well.
Oh yeah, and funny thing with the gargoyles as golems, in ESO you see some gargoyles made of different materials. Like there's an ice gargoyle and a sandstone gargoyle. A living ice sculpture.
Curious if they're gonna follow me to the Imperial City. Hold on.
I love the arena iron golem design.
I wonder how these vampires are going to fare against the
like.
Imperial Guards. Should I wait for them, or do you think they're not going to show up? I think it's just a bug.
I don't know.
What are we waiting for, potentially? Guards?
No.
Jeez.
Of course there's going to be Sky Oblivion streams. What do you take us for?
Will there be Sky Oblivion? Of course there'll be Sky Oblivion.
We might even do a review, like a comparison review. By the way, I'm gonna do a Oblivion Remastered review for sure. Alright, they're not coming. It's a dud.
Skibby Oblivion, yeah.
What? Okay, so where am I meeting? Shade now. Okay. You know what we're going to do, guys? Since we cannot fast travel right now because of a bug, we're going to go to the Imperial City, the college, and then, yeah, I'm more stoked for Sky One as well. Indra Nervar, who was like, I hung out with him earlier, but we didn't stream. He's going to be in, what's it called?
Yes.
In this Sky One as a voice actor, so
Oh, yeah,
they give him.
that's cool.
Hopefully, they give him a very prominent role. They already gave him a smaller one, but I think I'm gonna verify it. But if they give him like the. By the way, they're looking for auditions, Connor. You can also.
He's
audition.
waiting inside.
Oh, hit me up in private then, and let me know the the stuff. I think my Dunmer voice is fairly convincing, I must say.
Have a seat, please. I assume you found Spring-Heel Jack's
Convincing enough to scare you in your Morrowind streams, at least.
Yes.
Man, I'm so mad we can't do that anymore.
Well, I'm gonna be doing Morrowind soon. Ish. Doing permadeath for like DLC.
Gotcha. You swit.
Did I know him personally? Of course not. He lived 300 years ago. Ah, it seems you have stumbled over a bit of history that few in the Thieves Guild ever discover. I am not the first Grey Fox. That Master Thief died sometime shortly after stealing the Grey Cow and receiving Nocturnal's curse. However, another thief in the guild picked up the cow and assumed his identity and the curse.
I misheard him, and it
No
sounded
one in
like he
guild
said the
knew
sacred
it
cow.
was a different person. Over the centuries, there
He
have been
stole
dozens of
Nocturnal's
Grey
cow.
Foxes. To the rest of the world, he seems immortal and unchanging. I am hoping to be the last.
Bat cow.
Oh, you're not going to be the last. Well, is he technically the last Grey Fox?
No, because
you're
you take up the
technically
mantle,
last
and
Grey Fox.
then in Skyrim Anniversary Edition content, there's at least two more. You,
This may be the last piece of
the
the
guy
puzzle.
who gives it to you in that
Spend
quest,
more
and the
time
last
with
Dragonborn
Sevilla Stone
themselves.
first.
You know, I need to play one.
But he's the last one who's cursed.
You know, guys,
All
next
goes well.
actually,
Yeah, all the
I
Anniversary
found my
Edition.
next stream
For one
idea.
last
Also, other than ESO,
But
All the
finishing up
Anniversary Edition.
the
Yes.
reward will be greater. For now,
I'm
here
also
We
is
should
more
do like a
stoked for
mostly vanilla
Skylands than
playthrough for
Oblivion.
that.
Randall's house and go our separate ways. We have overstayed our welcome.
So maybe you could get the Legacy of the Dragonborn patch for it. So you like have a place to put all. So you have a way to quantify how much Creation Club stuff you have to finish. Because remember, there's a specific haul.
Hello.
Yeah, that might be it. Anniversary Edition, but with the Creation Club Legacy of the Dragonborn patch.
Yeah, is that official now? The Grey
Oh, yeah,
Cow
there's
of
always been that. There's been that for a long
Nocturnal,
time.
They
Oh, yeah,
took
the
that
add-on?
mod and made
Yes,
it official? The one that had subpar voice acting,
No,
if I recall
No, not the
correctly?
Hammerfell one. Not the Hammerfell one. They have their
I
own
heard
one.
you know how to
Also, I
move.
hate that one. I hate that
Nah,
mod. I hate
I
that. I
really
don't know about
liked
you.
it. I thought it was pretty good. Especially the ending where Sheogorath is like, yes, I am actually the hero of Kvatch. And here's
Also, we
the-
need to pay
here's the thing.
was it called what? Coda or whatever?
Oh, Coda.
Oh, Duck Coda. Yeah, we need to play that. No,
Alright,
Duck
I'm gonna
Coda.
go.
The Vigilant
After this, I'm
prequel.
gonna go set everything up so we can try playing that. But as I set it up, we can because it takes a while to like get.
How are you?
Oh yeah,
New Skyrim
the issue
installed
with
and
the Anniversary Edition museums is that it doesn't actually have slots for the Creation Club content. That's the funny thing. So that's why we'd need
seek
Legacy
my
to
help?
like have like a thing to put all our
Yes?
Creation Club stuff. But no, there's an official Grey Cowl creation. Just remember, there's the Anniversary Edition and Creation Club stuff, the original batch of it. Like the stuff that's all included in Anniversary Edition is like official Bethesda produced stuff. That was like made by contracted modders. Members, Connor?
I have another message
Say
from the
again?
Grey Fox.
I was saying, remember, the Anniversary Edition content is like, you know, the Creation Club stuff that
The
was
Grey
commissioned
Fox
by
requests a
Bethesda
meeting.
for
Please
specifically,
travel to
like, as
Othrail's house
add-ons.
in the Imperial
It's
City
why
of
you could use them
Elven
even on
Gardens.
PlayStation and Switch, because they count as official DLCs.
All right, guys, we're doing the
May
ultimate.
shadow hide
Hi.
you.
Do you follow, Connor?
And I'm following.
All right, yeah.
You
I
dig?
liked the whole go to Hammerfell and do all this stuff, and it's like, oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
They had unique enemies too. It was
Like
cool. It was good.
the conceptually,
Well, I mean, unique.
they had green Charis.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, master.
They made lizards. They made lizards
Stand clear.
green Charis.
You have the hands of a healer.
You're a fit one. Then run.
I
yes,
can't
cat is slightly visible.
By the way, you know so much.
When I saw that,
to be more visible.
You know what video I want to make almost?
When I saw that,
walking through like.
When I saw that, okay, you.
Sorry.
You can go first. Go first.
No, I was gonna make like a
first.
really quick like meme video where it's just like walking down Chadenhall for 10 minutes or something like that, and then they all go like, they all just keep complimenting me as my ugly character just walks.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah. But no, my face when I saw a green Charis and then I saw its name was Dune Ripper, I was like, my disappointment is immeasurable.
My disappointment knows no end.
Because Dune Rippers are cool. I love Dune Rippers.
Yeah, I'm not saying they, they did
green.
what they could, with the assets that they
had.
Oh,
I know.
But
I mean, like, I was just after how much I had that mod hyped up, I was like, half of it was broken for me too.
Oh,
and it was
yeah,
and, the Cold Harbor section was laughable.
Yeah, no, well, I actually liked it. Well, again, they definitely could have done better.
Red
like,
Argonian. I mean, just the.
I know.
Just the fact that it was put up to the standards of all these other amazing mods, and I was like, Red Argonians with Jamora voices.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
And the voice acting, especially once you get the Hammerfell, is pretty weak.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it on par as a lot of other similarly detailed mods for sure. I mean, just look at Forgotten City.
Ooh, that's a good one.
They went and made a dang game out of it. I played the whole thing. And it
Moon Path to Elsewhere is an aged mod, but even that I feel.
By the way, guys, hearts for the cat cam. Hearts for the cat cam.
Yeah, no, I agree, Tarp. The Moon Path to Elsewhere is a cool concept, but I couldn't get through it. I didn't get very far. I was like, something just didn't jive.
I still think it's better than
the whole thing.
Oh, it's definitely better than the Great Cowl. That's for sure.
I played through the whole thing, by the way. It actually was one of my most viewed streams.
Worm's Tooth. I gotta sit down and replay Worm's Tooth. I haven't played that one in a while.
All right, that one doesn't hurt anything. It's just a nice little island mod. It's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember it being kind of chill. I should replay that at some point.
Yeah. So it's not a lot for a new map mod, but it's doesn't hurt. It doesn't nothing in it's like poorly made. It's just very, very stripped back.
It also had an official comic. I think.
Really? I never knew that.
But it kind of was weird. It was just like, okay, it's like influenced by The Last of Us almost.
But yeah, the official story with what happened to the Grey Cowl in the add-on is this other guy got it and. Well, yeah, it's too complicated to explain, but yeah, it's basically just, there's another guy who's taken up the mantle, but there's no curse or anything.
Guys, we're doing the ultimate heist.
Living the lifestyle has made it hard to return to his life, so he still wanted to pass it on to someone, and you have to basically, follow, because, again, there's no new voice acting, you have to follow a bunch of clues he left you, and then he meets you at the end and just hands you the cowl, and says, just keep quiet about this, some stock line. But yeah, you pass a bunch of little thief missions for the Grey Cowl official add-on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that was the stream idea we were talking about with Zake, was just doing all the official add-ons, just because he hasn't experienced them.
Oh yeah,
because my Skyrim was crap.
Be prepared to be disappointed by the Dagothar one. Sorry to say.
Yeah, well, yeah, Dude, we streamed that. Do you not remember?
Yeah, that's when he did.
Oh, did we?
Yes.
That's one of the best ones, honestly. Just at least the god of the content it adds.
I was experiencing bugs with it too, if I remember correctly. It kept not doing what it was supposed to.
Well, yeah, we were there and it's bugging out, man. It's happening on stream.
The Dwemer horse is.
He appeared without a head. Do you remember that?
What?
He appeared without a head.
Yes, I do remember that now. Yes.
Oh, that is weird. Yeah, I've never had bugs like that, but were you playing with other mods and stuff too?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I thought.
Well, yeah, I'm not blaming the mod for it. I'm just saying we encountered bugs.
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
I think it
yes.
fixed itself when it was like the 4K
Shadow
retexture
behind you.
mod, I believe, that made it not look
Yeah.
like garbage.
But yeah, it's funny to remember. Yeah, that every artifact, almost every artifact you can think of is now in Skyrim officially now.
What do you need, champion?
The Boots of Blinding Speed, even. You can get the Boots of Blinding Speed in the main version of Skyrim now.
Get inside. The Grey Fox is not a patient man.
The Great Fox is not a patient.
They just kind of threw it in with the Netch Leather. Because you can make Netch Leather armor as one of the add-ons.
I've been waiting for you. Are you ready for one last great heist?
Are you guys ready for the one last great heist? Last heist?
This is the big one.
I'm
This
not
is
ready.
the heist that will be written
I'll
about
never be
and
ready.
talked about for decades to come. We are going to steal
Capital.
one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. Are you ready for this challenge?
Creation Club.
How much?
There is no buyer. This is for glory, not for money. Our names will become legend. I also have a personal need for this particular scroll. As for your compensation, I ask you to trust me. If my plan works, you will get a reward worth far more than mere money. Will you do it?
Glorious. When do we start?
Capital. I have worked for 11
Drink every
years
time it
planning
says
this
capital.
heist. Sevilla's stone provided the last bit of information
No,
I
don't
need.
do that. Your
The Elder
liver is not
Scrolls
ready.
Are kept in the Imperial Palace, behind a door that cannot be breached. Sevilla's stone has revealed a
I'll be
path
back.
around this door.
Thunder and
You will
Wraithguard.
have to travel the old
Cyrus's
way.
sword.
Once used as an escape route for Imperial emperors, it has been forgotten for centuries. To unseal the entrance, we must sneak into the basement of the palace and activate the
All the
glass of
rings
time.
from Morrowind.
Whatever that is. In the Imperial
Whatever that
sewers,
is.
here is the key for the gate to that section of the sewers. I picked the pocket of Okato himself to get it. My scrying with Sevilla's stone has
Lord's
provided
mail.
clues, but not the details. I know the tools you will need there, but not the obstacles themselves. The boots of Spring-Heel Jack will allow you to leap to an unreachable place. They will also protect you from a long fall. The Arrow of Extrication is the only way to unlock the final door. Take them both. Once you're inside the palace itself, you need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. I arranged for the notable Celia Cameron to want to read a particular Elder Scroll.
Do we ever know
Don't
why
ask
this
how.
is?
However, she will be unavoidably detained. You will take her place. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded and will not realize it isn't her.
Someone of the Cameron
Unless you
dynasty,
speak.
apparently.
Yeah,
As the
why
Guild
is
Master,
this?
I am waiving blood price for anyone you killed during this heist. However, I can't stop the watch from putting a price on your head.
Can't remember all of this.
I've written it down for you in this book. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
You are the best.
No one has ever told me I'm the best. That's how the video games get you, by the way. It's just like they create the illusion that you're the best, you're the hero, and you're like the one
Is
beside.
everything all right?
Am I not right? You kind of felt this. You feel as a main character the most.
Hi there.
What's your opinion on this, Tar?
On what?
On video game making you feel powerful, more powerful than you you probably imagine sometimes. There's like some power
No
element
opinion.
involved. Just a little bit of it. Now, I'm not saying a lot of it. I'm just saying just a little bit. Like,
I don't think about the topic.
so in that case, like, what? what's your? I mean, I have many reasons for playing video games, but what's your biggest reason? Would you say? That's not my biggest reason, by the way. Just so you know.
They're fun.
My biggest reason is to experience the
Because they're
story.
fun.
Personally. And fun gameplay stuff. Well,
We're fighting ghosts and zombies. Why are we fighting ghosts and
That's right.
zombies? What did ghosts and zombies
I
do?
was also
to us?
talking about how video games are just like part of the appeal of the video games is the power of fantasy. But
Is the what?
oh, that's not a good word to use. I'm not using it in the correct context. Like playing video games make your main character syndrome stronger.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
By the
I
way,
love this room.
can
I'm
you
so glad I got
re-explain
to
this
see it in
part what
remastered.
these things mean?
I think you asked this last time. It's
Yeah, I know.
believe
I'm
it's
just like trying.
nonsense.
Playing what things? The giant stuff.
Yes.
Uh-oh, Tarp, you're roboting.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
the giant stuff.
I hope-
Yes.
Try now.
It's one of those mysteries. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oof.
Hello? Oh, am I okay?
No, you're roboting real hard, like real bad.
Say something again.
I mean, I caught what he was saying. He was saying no, it's one of the mysteries, I believe.
Now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
We can a little bit better, yeah.
Now I just have to execute the first.
No, I'm just saying, we have no clue what's up with the giant things here. That's just one of those things that just everyone has no idea what's going on here.
Glass
Yeah,
of time
like,
activated.
Maybe El Nofe? I don't know.
something Dawn Era, something
Giants.
something Enantiomorph.
Yeah, El Nofe giants, ancient giants, or what's the word? Or the weapons of rapture, but I don't know why a giant chair would be one of the secret weapons.
Because whoever
Main
made it
character
really liked the
existence long before
WWE.
gaming.
And they're like, man, you know it would be sick if somebody got hit with a giant chair. You know what? Put that in the game.
You know, I'm not even going to what's it called? Even going to like recommend this book to everyone because I don't think it's the best book to read. But main character syndrome, Catcher in the Rye.
I have never read
I
it.
caught so many things in that rye.
Yeah, I've never read it. I probably won't. I'm not really interested in classical
It's
literature.
beset on all sides by phonies.
Interested in classical literature. Oh
Nope.
my god.
What?
Nope.
What do you say, Zake?
I said you're not
His-
interested in classical literature. I'm in pain. I'm just kidding. We need quick, Connor. You need to intervene in Twitch. ASAP.
Oh lord.
What happened?
Some spam.
All right. Hold on.
It's spam. You know, like I think we're doing something wrong on Twitch. It's like no.
Thank you to our Twitch moderator for grabbing
Well,
that
YouTube-
before I could.
YouTube's just
Nice.
where
Thank
all your
you,
audience
Twitch
is.
moderator.
Appreciate it. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, literature. I only like literature that allows me to indulge in escapism. So, classical literature is usually not that great. I'm much more modern fantasy. I've read some of the Arthurian legend. What is it? Le Mort d'Arthur. I haven't read the French, I think it's called the French Vulgate. Yeah. Yeah, the Lancelot Grail cycle, aka the Vulgate cycle. Yeah, I haven't actually read that. But I read a little bit of it. But yeah, I'm just not I'm not a classical fan. I don't know what to tell you.
Hold on, let me get a.
I believe I liked The Great Gatsby, so maybe I'll pull that back. I think when I read The Great Gatsby, I was like, this is kind of cool.
Mine is mostly Eastern European classical literature. American, I've read some works of like American literature, but not as many as you might think. Mine's so my degree is like an English degree, but it's not really an English degree. It's more like it's the same kind of like concepts and theories, but it's not like. I wonder if I even went the correct way. Yep, I did. That was strange. By the way, Zach was right, I think. I think there's vampires under the Arena Bloodworks, right?
I'm not sure.
His writings, maybe. Himself, no. Not sure if that's a good answer.
My glasses refuse to get clean.
Also, Lovecraft's language is kind of. I don't like the way he writes. I just don't.
I like his concepts.
Yes, his concepts are fun.
His writing, I gotta be honest, I never read a single piece of his. And
I like the short story where the guy who never saw himself in the mirror.
Like, pretty bad. Like, literally Google his cat's name, bad.
Ooh, his cat's name?
There's a Doctor Who audio drama I've been meaning to listen to where the Doctor meets Lovecraft, and I know at one point Lovecraft gets punched in it.
Yeah. What are you confused about?
Dude, yeah, Zach is right. I was like, where is he pulling that theory from? He's saying, like, basically, the idea is that there might be some vampire conspiracy going on with the Agronach Gromalog and all the vampires who are drinking, like, the blood of the arena people.
Well, acting like I don't think Agnorok would be in on something like that.
Yeah, he wouldn't
considering what we know.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
He wouldn't. There's no way he knew. He literally committed, you know what, because he didn't.
Yeah. Also, Zake, you don't know about Lovecraft's cat's name?
I forgot.
Don't mention it.
No, of course not. I can't say it. That's what it is. I can't say it is what it is. Google it after stream. It's pretty effed up. Yeah, exactly. Still has. And it wasn't.
It's a fight
yeah.
you'll get.
I thought it was Man, not Tom. Maybe I misremembered.
Oh, there it is. Okay. You guys saw that,
you
right?
know, sometimes, you know.
Why is this not opening anything?
It's opening something in your mind.
Oh, there it is.
Anything else? Let me think.
Oof. My cat is enjoying the light suit. He always pops up my bed and watches with me. That's good.
I actually recently just I just installed a cat door in my bedroom door. Boy, it was a freaking hassle, I'll tell you that. Had to get a straight razor, a box cutter, and just I had to like stab it in, wiggle it, stab it in a little more, wiggle it, stab it, because the only saw we had was a large tooth saw, not a small tooth saw. So it was just getting caught in the press board. So finally I told my husband, I was like, just give me the straight blade. And so I literally like had to carve down and through this press board freaking door, but it turned out wonderful. It's very cute. It looks like an old door with like a mail slot, and the doorknob, you turn the doorknob and it engages a latch to keep the door from opening if you don't want the cats in the room. And it also has a little latch that when you pull the door all the way open, you can latch it and it doesn't come back. It's really fun. Look, let those slaughterfish live their lives the way they chose, okay? This is none of your business. They want to flop around on land all day. No, Master Henson, my cat is not an alarm clock. In fact, none of my cats have ever woken me up, ever. We're going on 3 years now, and when I am in bed, my orange cat Oliver is in bed with me every time, just completely. And it doesn't matter if it's day or night. If I'm in the bed, he's in the bed with me.
Did you hand raise them or something?
Yeah, I raised them all.
That makes sense.
Oliver and company were raised after kittenhood. They were just at the end of needing to be fed with milk. So I raised them from kitten to adult. And then Misty, I had to bottle raise. She was very, very tiny and very, very young. I had to feed her formula. My other cat company was luckily not spayed yet, so she was actually producing milk for the kitten, which was very helpful. But I raised all three of them from kitten or below kitten. They don't overeat. I feed them every 2 days. Like, feed. I fill the cat food container every 2 days because they don't overeat. None of them are obese. None of them wail and scream and yell. I've never been woken up by any of them. Every time I wake up, all of them are in the bed with me. Yeah, they've never given me problems. They have their own annoyances. Misty, the small one, she screams at me when she wants attention. She'll just yell at me constantly. She'll stare at me and yell at me if she wants attention. Happy Father's Day to cat daddies. Aw, thank you. Yeah, no, they are basically, yeah. Yeah. No, Oliver's the most chill. He rarely makes a sound. And he's always the sweet, lovable, like you can pet him however long you want and he won't get mad. Company's very aloof. She likes solitude. And Misty is my little huntress. She likes to play. She has never gotten out of kitty mode. She has stayed kitty mode. So she likes to play around. She likes to be... She does the cutest little thing. If she wants my attention, sometimes she won't meow. She'll take her paw and she'll do this on my leg. She'll just tap me a couple of times and then wait. And then if I don't respond, she'll tap a couple more times and then meow at me. And it's the most adorable little thing ever. Because she's just like, excuse me, do you remember that I'm here? I'm like, yes, baby. You remind me every 30 minutes. She's like, okay, well, it's been 30 minutes, so I gotta remind you again. That behavior's partially my fault. Unfortunately, when I got her, she was infested with fleas, and I didn't know if she had any other diseases. So I had raised her in my bathroom because I had to quarantine her from the other cats, or else they were going to get fleas and possibly something worse. You know, I don't know if at this point, I didn't know if she had rabies, I didn't know if she had anything. I just knew that she was a tiny-ass kitten that needed to be saved. Luckily she didn't. There were no... But for like 2 weeks, I had to raise her in the bathtub, you know, with towels and nice warm blankets and food and water. I literally had to wipe her butt as a child because she didn't know how to clean herself yet. It was very annoying. I do not recommend the experience. Yeah, Stolaz, I figured rabies, you know, but I'm just saying, like, at the time, I didn't know what was happening on her end. So she kind of grew up, at least in the very, very early part, she kind of grew up in like, solitary confinement almost. I did my best. I took her to the vet as soon as I could get her to the vet to confirm that she was safe to be around the other cats. But it was a good 7 to, like, 10 days of her having to live in the bathroom alone.
Okay, I'm gonna use my clairvoyant spell because this is getting insane.
I visited her though. I always went in there and played with her and stuff. But so yeah, she's very much a, hey, I need to be reminded that you still love me and that you didn't forget that I exist.
Yeah, Tyler, you didn't mention, but do you have any pets or had?
No. I have several times in the past.
Me too, but I don't currently, yeah. Wow, like, you're one of the very few people that have met in this country that's... I mean, I know there are some people that don't have... What pets did you have, Tyler?
I've had, like, a lot of things over the course of my life. I've had fish, I had a turtle, I had a hermit crab, I had, I guess a lot of different fish.
When was your first pet?
My sister. Just either fish. I once had guinea pigs.
Oh.
That were given. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was either just random fish and like I guess besides that just guinea pig. 2 guinea pigs that we just ended up giving back because it was like someone lived next door. They just gave us 2 of their guinea pigs, but then when we moved, we just gave them back.
Oh. Temporary residence.
Mostly, he said I've had like siblings that have had dogs and cats though. My dad's allergic to cats though. My
I used to
sister,
be allergic to
two
cats.
doors down, has cats, and she has this lovely little dog, Arlo.
I used to get really red eyes that got itchy. I would get sneezing a bunch.
From which animal?
And it does cats. And now I don't. I don't know.
You know,
I thought I was gonna have to
guys.
get
We're
rid
gonna
of
do a
them
life hack.
because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get an allergic reaction to these kittens if they stay, and then I never did. When I was younger, cats, if I pet a cat and then I touched my eye, it would immediately be itchy and red and scratchy. And by the time I got these guys, I was afraid that it was going to happen, and it didn't. I'm not allergic to them anymore. I do still have an inflammation if they scratch me. If they scratch me and draw blood, it does get itchy and inflamed, but other than that, the other symptoms are gone, so it's like, neat. Also, yeah, Stolas, you are correct. The face alone has these little itty-bitty worms that are inside your pores, and they eat some of the oil that your skin produces. There's no way to get rid of them, and like 99% of the human population has them.
Ew.
Yeah, biology, turns out, really gross when you look into it. Like, real gross. They're not harmful. They're actually in a
Well, I knew about
gross,
the mites.
in a gross way.
I knew about we have mites everywhere.
Yeah, no, we have a kind of, I don't think it's a parasite. I mean, I think it's a symbiotic relationship with them. They eat extra oil that's in our skin pores, and we give them a place to stay, to eat. So it's like, at worst, it's a non-parasitic form. It's the neutral.
It's not. Yeah, it's not
what they were
necessarily
called.
mutual. It's not necessarily mutual, or it's either is it mutualism? There's like a difference between mutualism and symbiotic.
Yeah. Yes, mutualism is the neutral one. Symbiotic is the beneficial one.
Yeah.
I believe.
I see.
And then parasitic is the one-way one. That.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if. Do we? Is that how that works? You lose allergies because of parasitic incursion? Yeah? I didn't know that.
Oh, there we go. Alright, it's time to fight. You guys ready to fight?
No.
I'm ready to fight.
I'll never be ready to fight. Never again.
You know what? This sucks. I'm gonna take off my rings. Okay. Well,
Yeah, no, I've heard about how antibacterial agents at this point might be doing more harm than good because it's so overused. Yes, odd as it sounds, there is such thing as being too clean.
why am I? Hold on, let me just fight nether lich. By the way, were there nether liches in original Oblivion or no?
No, I mean, what do you mean?
Yeah, there were
What do you mean
liches
Arena
in-
Oblivion?
No.
No, he said original, non-remastered. I'm
Yes.
pretty sure there were, yeah.
But were they that?
Yeah, they were
powerful?
always these ghostly liches. Yes, they were always ghostly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dare I say, and dare I say,
I don't say it. I dare you not to say. Oh, now what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I got a picture of one right here. Yeah, they were in original Oblivion. They were always
Well,
just
I mean,
lower
remember,
level lich.
reminder, Stolaz, that the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of the cell, was a a bacterium that that just happened to be super beneficial for us. Or was it a virus? It was either a virus or
it's
a
still.
bacterium.
By the way, you know what?
remember.
They remastered the very silly thing.
What thing?
Oh, what? What do you mean?
Remember when I tried to jump here and it was always like blocked off? They remastered that. It doesn't make any freaking sense.
You mean they just didn't change anything? So
I'm confused. What are you talking about?
They should
what
let
do you mean they remastered it? So they didn't change anything.
They should let you what?
Is what you're saying.
You mean the invisible wall? Yeah, of course they're not going to remove the invisible wall. Why would they even?
Oh, you
why
gotta
would they
press
even
a few
think
buttons
about
to move the
that?
walls.
Like they wouldn't even. That would be the last thing on my mind. Would be, hey, what about that invisible wall that prevents skipping in the very last quest of the Thieves Guild? Like, how are they going to remember that? Like, even if they wanted to fix that, they probably wouldn't have remembered it.
Chat, defend me on this, please.
I can't believe Zake is making me defend the Oblivion Remastered even more.
So what's your verdict after seeing it played by me? Not by you're gonna have your own playthrough, which is coming soon.
So far, based on the looks, I would say that it's solid.
I'll be honest with you, I was more excited for it when it just came out, but then the novelty wore off pretty quickly because I'm like,
well, yeah, because you've been. The issue was, I think actually you playing so much Oblivion right before it came out probably did just like make it, because you're just replaying what you already did, really.
Yeah, my
so
playthrough is going to be
more boring.
A lot different because I don't remember a lot of this. I mean, I know the vague outlines of things, but like the specifics are certainly going to be fun to go back through.
But it's surprisingly,
which will begin next week at some point. I need to figure out.
Hasn't been that glitchy, just which is very interesting.
Got any topics? Let's think, because yeah, I'm getting real tired.
I have a topic for you. Why was Celia Cameron trying to read the?
We already discussed this.
Yeah,
we don't know other than like, oh, that there was apparently someone in the Cameron dynasty, Cameron bloodline.
No, I know who she is, but like, why was she reading the Elder Scrolls? Isn't that concerning?
I just said we don't know. We have literally no context.
Do you think it might do something with?
Again, I feel like we discussed this.
Oblivion Remastered is great for console players who don't have the luxury of modding classic Oblivion, says Master Henson. That's pretty good, yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of the Oblivion for the console, how's it running for your PS5, child?
Good. Pretty good. I had no issues on PS5 compared to like my brief attempt on PC. Floaty.
Oh, he doing a slow dance. Oh, how low can he go? How low can he go? What is going on?
Dude, imagine interposing the Ave Maria song.
What's
over
going
Yeah,
on?
Ave Maria. Is that common use? Is that fair use?
Yes.
Is that common domain?
Public domain, you mean?
Yeah, whatever. You knew what I meant.
Arena, Daggerfall, Skyrim.
There should be a button.
Yeah, liches have appeared. Liches have appeared in pretty much every mainline. And a lot of the spin-offs.
Are there non-dragon priest liches in Skyrim?
No.
Now with Anniversary Edition there are.
Ah, but not in base.
Yeah, not in base.
Okay.
There's an alien lich boss and a summonable ancient death priest lich.
Oh, nice. Wait, there's an alien lich in creation content?
Yeah, Anniversary Edition with the yeah. There's a whole alien dungeon. There's a place where you can access a section of Riley from the mountains. Like there's a whole tunnel that's been dug.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's a whole yeah, the cause is a really cool one because it adds that whole new dungeon. And they actually added the tile set to the base game even if you didn't pay for the cause as like a modder's resource.
Alrighty.
Yeah, they've appeared in not the mobile spin-offs and not Redguard, but in, like pretty much they've been in liches were in Arena, Daggerfall. They weren't in Morrowind until Tribunal and the Fort Firemoth thing or whatever. They were in Morrowind with DLC. They were in Oblivion Mobile, Skyrim with Anniversary Edition, ESO, Legends, Blades, Castles, and Betrayal of the Second Era.
He's still... No, he stopped. That is quite the performance, though.
Yeah, no.
Was quite the performance.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna
interpretive dance.
Is that going into the compilation? That's going into the compilation.
Yes, absolutely going into the compilation. You gotta find like a good like snippet of song to play underneath it.
Goblins would have great attendance, but like they're missing Daggerfall. So somehow they're just it is weird. There aren't goblins in Daggerfall.
Even though they
got
Arena.
some extra lore in that game. Yeah, they were in Arena.
Yeah, Master
Orcs
Henson,
got
I
all the
don't like
focus.
how they handled some of the lore. They worked with what they could, but I feel like Bethesda, if they were going to do something like that, like make it absolutely canon, they could have at least gone through and, I don't know, added voice lines to some of them. Like, at the very freaking least, maybe, put a little effort into it.
I think I respect the devs on that project just because like they were working with what that enforced limitation of not being allowed voice acting. What they did with that was great, but it's a shame Bethesda. The main reason Bethesda didn't do it was because it's a return to Skyrim. They'd have to get voice actors for every single language the game is translated into.
Oh yeah.
You have to get them back for that.
Yeah.
That's the main reason they didn't. Well,
yeah,
that's why
fair,
a mod
but,
can do it easily, because a mod isn't worried about translating for every language.
Yeah. Nah, that makes sense, I suppose.
By the way, in Russia and like the former Soviet Union, Elder Scrolls is very big.
And again, it's good to have those on console, especially Switch Skyrim. It's funny to have all the that's the only because you can't mod Switch Skyrim, but you can have the Anniversary Edition add-ons.
All right, folks. Now we're gonna try to shoot that arrow, and we may hopefully succeed from the first time.
Good luck.
Wait, is this new? I should practice normal arrows a few times before trying to arrow extraction.
Was that one Hercules game?
Yeah, it was. I'm so glad you knew that.
Because it was that one JonTron video.
Yeah.
I knew it.
His early days are so freaking
Herc's
funny.
Adventure.
Yeah, Herc's
Herc's
Adventure.
Adventures.
Wait, Herc's Adventures for
Couple-
PlayStation 1?
Couple of hundred of them just up
Yep.
ahead. Couple of what? Couple of hundred of them. Couple of hundred. Couple of hundred of them are just up ahead. That's such a. That was such
Wait,
a good,
you mean the Hercules games or Herc's Adventure, where he goes like, hey, hey?
No, it is
Yeah,
Herc Adventure.
Yeah, it's Herc's
the
Adventure.
animated.
Have you not seen
that-
the Jontron?
I haven't seen
The
him play,
Hercules
but that
bootleg? Disney
game.
bootleg?
Oh, let me practice
Oh my
this.
lord.
Zake actually has history.
Yeah, I never played it.
I played it
How
as a
was it,
6-year-old
Zake?
kid. I was like, what the heck is this game, man? I only got to Sparta. That's about it. Couldn't get past Sparta, like because I couldn't play.
What?
I'm trying to practice.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully we don't fail.
All right. I believe in you. Did you fail? I had faith. I had faith in you. You destroyed it. This is I'm telling you, this is because you took the skeleton key. It's payback. It's cursed. Nocturnal is punishing you for taking the easy route. It's true, Master Henson. He shattered my faith.
What the? What? Oh no! Not
well,
again!
You know what they say? You know what they say? Third time is the charm. So, and if not the third time, I hear the number 7 is pretty holy in a lot of circles.
Oh god!
So you could go for that one.
Imagine if I failed 7 times.
Just don't succeed on the 6th one, because that has other connotations.
Okay, am I even aiming at the right place?
I think you have to aim above where you're trying to head. So, like...
Yes!
Yeah, there you go. You're welcome.
You're right. 3rd time's the charm.
Now, don't miss the encounter this time. You gotta start approaching. I don't think they just...
Right, I'm approaching.
Okay, that's not the encounter you're supposed to be getting. They don't... Yeah?
You know what music fits here? Tchaikovsky.
They are, they're like dancing with you in between.
I don't know what happens if I hit them.
Every enemy now is doing interpretive dance. I don't understand. First the Netherlich, now these Guardians.
Aren't they supposed to be golden? Vivek? Is that you? doesn't get us.
Oh, it's trying. Oh,
Well,
it's trying.
They're not gold.
It's doing its best. No, they're supposed to be stone.
What happens if I... Hold on. I know what I'm gonna cast on him. Hopefully I brought it. Please tell me I brought it. The Wappa Jack! Is the Wappa Jack not working? Okay. We have a... Oh. What?
Ooh, bad aim. What the? You made you created a real alien.
I did it, guys! Behold! A real alien!
Zake, you completely clipped your mic there. We didn't hear anything you said.
Yeah,
Behold! A real alien!
This-
Wait!
What?
Talk to it.
Oh. You don't even... Okay.
You alright, Zake?
Is he,
Senka,
did he,
you
did he
dead?
pass out? Is he gone?
Bye.
He's gone.
Go ahead, please.
Oh, there's a voice.
Killed him.
You
He's
too.
unalive.
What do you want? Be seeing you. Go ahead, please.
Be seeing you.
Bye. What can I do for you?
Well, at least we now know the
Bye.
canon voice actor for the aliens.
Should we just leave her here?
Yes, just leave her. Just leave her stuck.
Oh,
She'll forever,
Oh, God.
she'll forever remember her failure.
hold on!
Oh yeah, the. Oh,
Let's
No,
do this again.
let her live. Leave her alive. Leave her alive.
No, I'm gonna try this
Let
again
her-
and then I'll... Okay, I'll leave
these
it alone.
Yeah.
these kinds of alien statues do appear in ESO, and they actually can talk to you. Funnily enough, like there's one that like instead of fighting you makes you like do a riddle.
They got lucky.
How do they see me?
Oh. You might want to run.
You're dead.
I just imagine Dagoth, Chadet, her just jamming the skeleton key as guards are running at her like, please, please! Open the door, open the door!
Oh. Keys. Should we just kill them all? Or use the Baba Jack on them or whatever?
I don't know.
How do you see me?
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Maybe this is not a wise idea.
Yeah. Dagoth her to herself. Maybe this wasn't such a great idea to break into the middle of the Imperial Palace. Oh, that door's opened elsewhere, Zeke.
In elsewhere? Oh no, we gotta go to elsewhere.
Gotta go all the way to elsewhere.
All right, I was wondering why I don't have my rings on. That's why. This is not the correct place.
Stay away!
Wait, where?
Do your worst.
Huh? Why are they always like?
For the Empire!
There's only one.
Wow, you
worst.
you whipped all those shots. Oh,
You'll never take me down!
Man, stop!
Die, grr.
Maybe I should gold brand. There we go. Who's seeing me still? I'm confused.
the gods themselves have looked down upon this disgrace.
Yes, we totally didn't flunk this mission.
Huh.
Smells like food. Now all of China knows you're here.
What is that? Is that what? That sounds familiar. What was that, Zeke?
Mulan, right?
Yes.
When she blows up the firework.
So,
How?
That was a pretty good movie. They're a blind moth priest. They are used to not being able to see things.
Oh no.
Well, failure.
Not
yeah,
enough.
you gotta reload.
Good. You know what sucks? I didn't do a hard save.
guess it was nothing.
Just go. Just go. Just leave. Just leave.
I gotta sit there. Do I have any spells that...
Wait.
What did Master Henson miss?
I think we're kind
not
of
much. Just a weird glitch where the statues were moving. I don't know if you were there. No, you were there for that. You didn't miss much.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
How do I...
What are you... Yeah, don't you have to leave? Like...
No, I
have
gotta
to fight
leave.
them off, priest.
I have to read the...
Oh, you're gonna have to go all the way back to, like before you came out, because I think if you aggro the guards, they just... You don't have your rings on.
Yeah,
in this save, I don't think.
Do I have to go way back? Yes, I think so.
You might have to go all the way back to before you came out of the...
Oh no.
Do you not make regular save? You are weird. I make way more saves. I make way more saves.
Well, we gotta go back in time. Hey guys,
This
I got
has
returned by
happened-
death. Gotta push the buttons again, I think. Gotta put my rings on. You gotta admit, that's... I think I have to kill the alien statues. We can't leave them, man. What's the mission even right now? What's going on? Where am I? All right. We're good. We're good. Just gotta kill the undead viciously. And that's it.
Does chat have any more lore topics or questions?
So my question,
Let's ask chat as well, but yeah.
Let's ask chat because I have a few stupid ideas, but like. I wonder what kind of reaction these alien statues are gonna have this time. Well, Master Hanson,
It might be fixed now.
This is just for you.
Alright, now, can you do it right again? Do you remember what you did last time? Well, first of all, put on your rings. Wait, put on your rings. Alright.
Other than my rings, I'm gonna put on my black boot and black robes.
Oh yeah, the monster kids. Vivek's weird monster children that are like embodiments of a lot of things.
Yes,
They're
right
both
there.
real
should be the
and
spot
metaphors
save.
for...
Nope.
That was actually an article...
Nope. Higher.
Most of the research wasn't me, but I actually
Higher.
put that article together. That was one of mine.
That's too
There
high.
you go.
Having a dedicated
You sure?
article for
That
the
looks
monster
right.
children.
Alright. Ah, you're right.
Told you.
Yep, City Face. Yeah, they all have their own articles that go a little more in depth on each of
Are
their
you seeing this,
defeats.
chat? I freaking have faith in Zake, and he doesn't even reciprocate it. He thought I
Thank
was
you.
wrong.
Dun,
He had
dun,
no
dun,
faith
dun,
in me.
dun, 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 dun. Alright, I'm gonna try that alien glitch again. Toxic. I'm
Alright,
sorry.
now
it's
make
just-
a hard save before you leave.
this is
So
too
that,
fun.
preferably not right now, in the middle of combat, that could...
Die, cur! Wah!
Interesting lore tier tidbit. This is a guy.
Die,
But
What's a
that
guy?
one's a girl.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know.
Why?
Do,
Won't
do, do.
you die?
Alright, they're
Yeah.
both dying.
What's the matter?
The monster children are manifest metaphors, kinda.
What do you want? Bye. What can I do for you? Goodbye.
But yeah, we have physical evidence of some of them existing, like Golgo Moore and the Ruddy Man.
Nope.
And of course, Lie Rock, but like, there's like contradictory accounts on what Lie Rock is.
Yeah, Conrad.
Nope,
Yeah, Master Henson. I also have a habit of, like, making a save every 10 minutes, just as default.
Hard save time.
As is tradition.
I will be back.
Tradition!
It is tradition. Alright, just... Steak? Yeah, so it was a mistake, apparently, to leave the aliens alive, because all the Imperial Guards come after you, and then the Moth Priests. Can you believe we're almost done, Tarp? With Oblivion?
No. Oh, wow.
I wonder what mods have come out for this. Guys, any cool quest mods for this game? Yet, or no?
No, I don't think there are. I don't think people have discovered how to even do that yet.
Hopefully Bethesda were virtuous for this creation kit.
I don't think we need a Fallout 76 remaster. Also, there's no way they're going to do anything... Like, Fallout 76 is still going strong, so... There's not really a necessity.
Hello, Trollward. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Trevor is a new regular viewer, by the way. Were you here when Trevor was chatting, Connor?
I
What?
think...
Harp, were you here?
Maybe?
I don't know.
Trevor might remember. Trevor, do you only remember me, or do you remember any of these guys?
Well, yeah, for sure, Master Henson. I'm also over devs remastering old games. Like, come on. I'm just saying, I don't hate this remaster as much as I thought I would. Which is to say, I don't actually hate it. I wanted to. I wanted to hate it. I wanted to be able to sit here and say, I told you that Bethesda is just doing nothing, and they're not listening. But you know what? Fair enough. Egg on my face. They did a good job with the remaster.
I would give the remaster an 8 out of 10. I wish they... It's only 10 out of 10 if there's an actual, like, what's it called?
Yeah, Master Hanson, yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought it would be a soulless
You know,
cash
some
grab.
people are still think this is a soulless cash grab. I think it was more of a soulful cash grab. Well, with the leakers...
Oh, that's true, Trevor. I forgot that they outsourced this, didn't they?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well then, yeah. Okay. Well. I mean, at least that means they might have been working on Test 6. Like.
Well, I mean, they said they're working on it.
LOL,
they have been.
Soulful
Ever
cash
since
cash grab.
they've been kind of public that
Yeah,
they have been.
this is basically like the Fallout show. Yes. They didn't do it, but they got all the credits.
Who's there? Celia Cameron, I present to you the Elder Scroll you requested.
I have the Elder Scroll, title of the game, mentioned. Is this the only like quest line that has the Elder Scroll in this game?
I think so.
Yes. Well, actually, yes, in this game, but in the new remastered specifically, remember there's the deluxe edition. There actually is one of the new deluxe edition quests that involves an Elder Scroll. You still haven't done those, have you?
No,
the
but
two
I
new
will.
deluxe
Nope.
edition quests.
I should.
Not today, but yeah.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. It's my eyes playing tricks on me.
What do you mean your eyes play tricks on me? You have no eyes. Oh, it's my eyes playing tricks on me. Do you think Meru's Dagon was banished to the future or back to his realm? I think he was banished back to his realm.
Pretty sure back to his realm.
Yeah, just back to his realm. He wasn't banished back to the future. There's no textual implication of that.
I mean,
It was nothing.
Trevor, could it happen? Or could it work? I don't see why it couldn't necessarily, but like, It
But, I
probably
mean,
didn't.
If he's banished to the future, it wasn't even that far, because, like, yeah, 200 years later in Skyrim, we talked to him just fine.
Yeah, exactly. Well, now time travel is
And it's
weird.
not like the princes even, like, follow linear time in their own realms that much anyways.
Stop again? No.
Interesting that even though the manifestation of the concept of time is restrained to the Arbus,
Who's there?
that the Oblivion planes also still have time? Although, I guess you could say
they're
the
part
same
of the
thing
Arbus.
for... Oh, that's right. I'm thinking... okay, my mistake. That's
You're
right,
thinking of
because
Mundus.
he was created in the Arbus, not the Mundus. That's right. Okay, that makes sense. Well, okay. Well, I guess you could argue that Anu and Padme were like quantum fields. So they kind of don't have to have time necessarily. So yeah, that actually does that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Well,
Which does imply that
besides
Akatosh
Anu...
is the oldest of the beings, correct?
No, he is. That is canonical.
Yeah, okay.
That's like
Just making
explicit.
sure.
That's also why Satakal. That's why Satakal is the way he is. Satakal, he is essentially the Redguard equivalent to Akatosh because he is the combination of Anu and Padme that allows the linear progression of all things. Because remember, Satak is the Snurpant, while Akal is its hunger. And together they form Satakal, who is the Ouroboros. That is what all world skins are on. And that's why he is the cultural equivalent of Akatosh.
Makes sense.
And that's like that's a good way to explain Akatosh in a way. In like a different way to look at it than the more conventional just God that
Although,
takes time.
Sakatosh.
Actually, wait, let me think about this. I'm trying to model, because in the Elder Scrolls universe, we have a situation where time happens after a cause and effect relationship exists.
Well, it's also think of it almost like the time of this world, for all we know,
Like
before the
Oriel,
before world or whatever, almost.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to compatibilize, merge it with what we know of the universe currently. So I would say, so Anu and Padme might be energy, and then Anuiel and Sithis would be more like the quantum field that was agitated prior to the Planck time. And then Akatosh would have, or Oriel at the time,
or whatever,
would have been time itself.
Mirrors.
So like that would be like the progression of the Big Bang. And Lorcan is kind of a space relationship, and we do know that space-time is a thing. So, like, yeah. So, coincidentally, that can be personified with the scientific understanding of our universe at its current state. That's really funny.
Except with, the whole essential backstory of Anu, if you get down to it.
Well, yeah, but then you could just say meta time. I mean, that hasn't been proven.
Yin and Yang?
You could just explain that away as like a...
You sure? Is he like Yin and Yang?
Well, I mean, kinda. That's literally what the inspiration for Anu and Padme was, and Daggerfall was literally called The Light in the Dark.
Do you think we can survive this without using the Boost of Springkill Jack?
And what is your acrobatics at?
I can use Feather too.
Well, what's your acrobatics?
Anyway,
check,
sure.
Ryan?
My
Anyway,
acrobatics
sure is
are...
Akatosh from a certain point of view. Because Lorcan is... Lorcan is Akatosh, is Anu, it all goes up to Anu at the end of the day.
80? You know what? You could cast... Can you cast... You said you had Feather. What does Feather do? I think that only... Doesn't that only lighten your...
My acrobatics...
If you can get your acrobatics a little higher, I think you will survive. Yeah, chat is saying you'll survive without using the boots. You should try it. Make a save and then jump.
So I made an automatic save.
No, I'm just talking deep metaphysics, how Lorcan, no matter what... The space god of change and mortality is the echo of the time god. No matter the echo or reflection of the time god, in the same way that Padome is the echo of Anu.
You survived by a lot.
And the time god is the aspect of Anu, and the space god is the aspect of Padome. It's deep. It's the deep stuff.
That's deep, man.
Again, it gets back to the Redguard example. Sep is literally the shed skin of Saptakal. Is literally his born of him. His outline. And I said, in most phrasings, he's his shadow, his reflection.
All right, I think we survived this.
2 different league skins.
I believe it's in the Argonian mythos, their Lorcan equivalent is literally the shadow of Atoka, which is literally just, Akatosh. But the Argonian mythos is very much reflective of the Redguard one, where it's a serpent.
Yeah, no, Master Henson, did you not know the secret is that Anu's name is actually shortened from Anukin. No, that's not true at all. That's not true at all.
Anakin and Padme, yeah, that's like the...
Yeah, Anukin and Padme.
Canon? Anakin and Padme. Yes, but Anakin used to be like a good guy, but then he became a Sith's Lord.
I mean, Anu is.
It was just his pun.
I mean, yeah, I know, but to be fair, like Anakin started as a good guy.
Anu murders his wife.
Into a bad guy, and then Anu presumably started as a good guy, and then turned into a bad guy, and did the same thing that Anakin
created
did.
His
actually,
bad...
this is really funnily coincident.
I mean, Game of Thrones.
Well, with Anu, Padme is his bad guy.
But Game of Thrones is also inspired by...
Nur is the Padme in this case.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So, wait. So, Anu... Okay, I see. Well, okay,
Fell to
that's
Sithis.
True. That's true.
His Padme is also Sithis, so...
Yeah. That would be... True. Stolas, that's really funny you said that. My husband ranted at me the other day about how the Jedi are literally actually a cult that just abducts children, basically, and raises them in their freaking, the whole... And he's a huge Star Wars fan. He's, been following them since he was, a kid. And all of the extended lore. And he was like, yeah, no, the Jedi are literal cults who just, they just walk up and are like, your kid has force sensitivity, we need him. And there's really
Well, I
no
mean-
saying no. And it's like, oh.
Actually, I think there are times. I think that it has been said that they literally can just say no. So, but
No,
like,
of
yeah,
course they
it doesn't
can
always
say
happen because
no,
like the
but,
Jedi
like,
are important.
I mean, the majority of people are not going to say no, and I think
Also,
the
they,
Jedi
like-
are well aware of that.
Also, they make you like refuse, like, I don't know, like, oh yeah, you can't do this, you can't do. They have all these like freaking.
But
silly
also,
rules.
let's not involve the Sith here as well. Let's I'm just saying, chat.
Well, I mean, the Sith aren't much better,
No,
but
but the
they're
Sith
not that much
literally
worse.
is the corruption at the same time, though. I'm not saying they don't have any points. I'm just saying that they're the extreme. Also, they are literally.
Well, yeah, of
all
course.
that
No,
matters is power.
I'm not saying that the Sith are good guys. I'm just saying the Jedi are not actually
Yeah,
the
so
de
because
facto
of the
good
Sith
guys.
and the Jedi, you're saying like both, everyone suffered.
This had
Yeah.
better
Well,
be
no,
good.
I'm standing firm with my husband's
Grey Fox
assessment
is
that
waiting inside.
the Jedi are technically a cult by like every metric.
We give you the. We can get.
You can define most religions as a cult depending
You're
on
back.
how
Have a seat.
charitable you
And
want to
tell
be.
me everything.
Kind of, yes. There are
You have the
some
scroll.
atheists who would go that
I
far.
can hardly
I'm
believe
not
it.
one of them.
The odds were clearly against you.
But
Capital job.
yes,
Capital.
technically,
I've spent
technically
7
every
years
religion
learning
is
how
a
to
type of
translate
cult.
this scroll.
if you want to
Even
get
so,
very,
Guys,
very
it's searching
broad.
out
to decipher what I've sought so desperately.
So what happens now?
Ah, still thinking about your reward, eh? I have not forgotten you or your loyal service to the Thieves Guild. You'll just have to trust me. Give this ring to Countess Umbranox in Anvil. Say nothing about me to her. I need to know how she reacts to it. It may provoke anger.
That's why I respect
If
the
she asks,
Jedi. I think
just
they're
tell
called
her
Grey Jedi. The
a
ones that
stranger
are
wanted her
like,
to
no,
have
we're
it.
going to use both.
Grey
Then
Jedi.
report back to me on
The
her
thing is,
reaction.
dark side of the Force. You don't. The Jedi orders. Okay, the Jedi orders. What's the word? The Jedi Order had problems. The Jedi Order had issues. The dark side is never the balance. The dark side isn't part of the balance. The whole point with the dark side is that it is the imbalance. That's not just the Jedi dogma. There's a difference between acknowledging and falling to the dark side. There's a lot you can't just use the dark side like a tool and expect to just be fine. It is part of the imbalance. It's the unnatural assertion of power. It's the Grey Jedi as a concept, as the fandom concept, don't really work in that way. There's a difference between not following the Jedi Order and being the Jedi Order had a lot of dogma built up that were completely unnecessary. Is what I mean.
Master Henson, to answer your question, and this is actually valuable information. To answer your question, when does a commune turn into a cult? So there are a couple of things to look out for. There's lack of leader accountability, absolute authority, suppression of doubt, isolation of your members, instilling fear of leaving, black and white thinking, suppression of individuality, teaching fear of the outside world,
You sure gave those damn Daedra what
financial
for?
or
It makes us all
emotional
feel better to have
manipulation such
someone
as
like
guilt
you
and
around.
shame. If you mark all of those with a check mark and you call yourself a commune, you are by definition a cult.
I see.
Yes, those are the
So-
warning signs, and that's important information at this point in time.
And what you're saying,
it
Connor,
seems.
is that we're still a commune. We haven't become a cult yet.
That is correct, yes. We are currently not a cult, thankfully.
The stranger's ring.
This ring belonged to my husband.
Can we talk
He's
about
been
Elder
missing
Scrolls
for
again?
over 10 years. For some reason, his name and face escape me at the
You
moment.
married the
How
man!
did you get it? Do you know his
Master
whereabouts?
Henson. Yeah,
Why
pretty
are you
much.
showing it to me?
Drink the skooma.
My husband's wedding ring. I never thought to see it again. What I wouldn't give to see him once more.
He looks familiar.
By the power of the Elder Scrolls, I name Emmer
Is she?
Deraloth as the true
Is
thief.
she the one?
Nocturnal's cow.
Hold on.
You're the Grey Fox? I've been betrayed.
I am the Grey Fox, but you have not been
I
betrayed.
mean, this is an Alessia Otis, or whatever,
I'm
not
also your
Alessia
missing
Otis, the
husband,
Alessia cow.
Corvus.
That's the real
Hey,
That's like
Corvus.
half the torture
Is it
dungeons.
really you? 10 years I've waited for word from you. Why did you hide from me?
And
10
he's kind of
years ago,
chiseled,
I
isn't he?
inherited this cowl from the former guild master of the Thieves Guild. I became the new guild master, but I also received its curse. Whoever wears Nocturnal's cowl shall have his name stricken from history. Once I donned the cowl, no one in all of Tamriel could recognize me. With the cowl, I became the Grey Fox. Without it, I was a stranger, even to you.
You mean you were unable to return?
I've stood right next to you, and you didn't even know it. I cried out to you, "Here I am! It's me, Corvus!" But you just looked at me, confused.
That's actually really horrible.
You have
man.
broken my heart for a second time. I cannot let the infamous criminal mastermind, the Grey Fox, become the Count of Anvil. If you try to announce yourself as Corvus, I will deny you. I will deny you before the Emperor if
What
I have
Emperor?
I guess
Wow.
you would say these terrible things to
What
me.
an idea
That
of
is why I
love
brought
that
my
is.
friend along.
Jeez.
From this moment forward,
Come
I
on.
renounce my life of crime forever. I'm passing the Grey Cowl of the Thieves Guild to its new guild master.
What?
The Grey Cowl is now yours. You are the new
What?
guild master of the Thieves Guild. You will find that history has been altered tonight. Such is the power of Nocturnal's curse that lifting it can alter time itself.
What is different?
If Emmer Deraloth had not stolen Nocturnal's cowl, the Thieves Guild would never have fallen on such hard times. Because of the curse, he was unable to operate in the normal world of business and society.
Oh no,
He
he's
could only
not.
act
Yeah.
as the guild's figurehead. That has been undone. If you go to the Imperial City, you will find that the Thieves Guild has a guild hall on the site of the ruins of Deraloth.
Is it?
Is it? I don't know. Is it? Is what? I love how she started with. She starts with
Ooh, people
what?
are asking for. We'll see. I'll do a poll. Man,
Ooh, Tamriel
so
rebuilt.
guys, I still have to build Beetle and DLC to do I could probably do Tamriel rebuild to like permadeath, like with how powerful my character is.
That would be all torture. What are you talking about?
Dude, my character is very powerful.
Yeah, but you're better doing a playthrough of the content before you do a permadeath run.
Well, no, I mean, I'm gonna use the character from my previous playthrough.
Still, like I don't think
No,
you
if I
realize just how
die,
much
it won't be
content.
permadeath anymore. I'm just gonna be using my character from like that permadeath.
Then it's not permadeath.
It's not, obviously. All right, is this a good point for everyone to stop, or
Quickly now.
Yeah.
we just
70% complete? Oh man, that hypes me. I'm getting hyped.
Dude, we completed all of the faction quests in Oblivion Remastered. Before we close off, what are you guys' final, before like we do a review and stuff, what are your thoughts on the remastered so far, at least from what you've seen in my playthrough? Everyone, chat, Connor, Tart, what do you guys think?
You want to go first, Tarp?
Sure, it's good. I don't know. It's good. I've
Alright.
been enjoying it.
Yeah, Shivering Isles
I
2,
think
and Knights of the Nine, everything.
I think they did a good job. I'm glad they didn't change any bugs or update any like big like changes. I think that the animation change Not the animation shit. The addition to like the sound effects of the combat. That was really well done. I really enjoyed that. Think about this. What else did I see? The graphics, like the people, honestly, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was quite impressed.
You say as you look at Chadette.
Well,
You won't be seeing this face for a long time, guys. So have a good look.
No, I've enjoyed what I've seen of it. I'm excited to experience the Lucian LeChance scene myself, as I did not watch that with you. I'm also excited. Was I here when you finally beat the main quest? I don't think I was.
No, you were not. Good
yeah,
thing. Good thing you weren't. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I haven't seen the updated ending yet. So that'll be
spoil
fun.
it for yourself. Yeah, so
yeah,
you haven't seen the two biggest moments in the game.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah, I'm really excited to get to playing again. We'll have to figure out when to start.
Yeah, but alright, thank you all for watching. Hunter's counter villain.
Alright.
Alright.
Maybe I am.
No, I think he's saying like me. I think he's referring to Chadette.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can just crash the game somehow. Okay, yeah, you know, let's literally go off with a bang.
He says.
Wait, this is like the last stream?
Not the last stream.
Why am I not hearing any?
You still haven't even done the deluxe edition stuff.
Oh right, no, that's not the last stream. You're right. Yeah, there will be some streams of this of side quests and stuff. Deluxe edition.
He didn't say anything. He said a thing and then didn't say anything.
Do your worst! You'll never take me down!
This garden's the vampire.
Do a criminal run? Oh lord.
No, he wasn't a vampire.
Look out!
Alright, I'm gonna peace out.
Alright, okay, if you're peacing out, let's just peace out together. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe.
Bye.
See you guys later.